Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hopp Stadium in Ripon, Wisconsin. For tonight's football matchup is the Ripon College Redhawks take on the North Park University Vikings. Along with our production team, Nyla and Riley, Martin Ernser, our what are you, color commentator? Is that what you're going to go with today?
Yeah, we'll go with that today.
Okay, I'm Jason Mansmith. So glad to be along with you here on a Saturday night for football opening game of the season. For both of these teams, looking forward to it. And both of these teams, a situation at quarterback where Jack Behrens is back for the Ripon College Redhawks after missing a fair amount of the season last year due to injury. And North Park has got to get a different quarterback in there because Matt Eck, who was a 4-year starter for the Vikings, graduated, but he's on the staff. So a tough team I think the Redhawks are going to get ready for. Just your thoughts before we get a chance to talk to head coach Jake Marshall.
Well, it was a 42-41 shootout there a year ago. And who would have thought that Behrens would have ran for 4 touchdowns instead of done it through the air? So that was different. And then, like you said, we got the new quarterback now after Mr. Eck threw for 330 yards and 5 touchdowns in that shootout. Ripon came up just a little short. I'm just looking for a good game. Coach Marshall is very complimentary about the opposing coach and how he's taken that program from basically just flat and made it a competitive program.
One thing for sure is they got numbers.
Yes, they do. And you show me a Division III school that doesn't have numbers in a football program, and I'll show you a program that's probably hurting.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a lot of players out this year for Coach Marshall and the rest of the team, and that's a good thing. The depth is good.
50 freshmen.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's great. Well, Martin had a chance to talk to head coach Jake Marshall just before we got into this pregame here a little bit. So we'll step away and listen to that and then come back and get you set for this game, Ripon College versus North Park University here this Saturday evening.
Coach Marshall, it's our inaugural contest here at Hopp Stadium. Hi.
How we doing?
We're doing good. I'm jacked up. I am so happy it's a 6 o'clock game tonight because I was mowing greens and doing all kinds of crazy stuff today at the golf course.
Sounds like a pretty good day.
And I love it under the lights. I'm looking forward to it. Let's talk about last year. Last year I think it was 4 wins on the season. Offense, defense, special teams. Where do you feel you are from a year ago before your first game and where you are now?
Yeah. I think we're light years ahead of where we were even at the end of last year. Obviously, you're with freshmen and young guys in new roles. Like, it takes time to build all that stuff. But I felt like we had a great offseason, great spring ball. Our guys have really got into the mental side of things. They're starting to take some ownership in it. And so I thought day 3 of preseason we were better than we were last year. So obviously it's early. We still got work to do. We don't know how some guys are going to perform when the lights come on, but
they don't either.
Absolutely. So we'll see tonight. But I think we're way ahead of where we were a year ago.
Right. We had a chance to talk about a week ago. You thought the defense was really ahead of where it's like, hey, we're here. Like, wow. Talk to me about your defense.
Yeah. Our defense has been really solid. Like, both through our scrimmages, certainly going against us, they've had their fair share of good days. But our D line is playing incredible right now. We've got, between those 4 guys, I think we probably have about 50 starts between the 4 of them. They've been guys that have been playing for us for the last 2-3 years, and they're starting to show. Our linebacker group's playing really fast. Zane Vetter's on fire right now. And our secondary's gotten a lot better. So obviously we got to go make those plays when it matters, right? Not in practice, but they've looked really good up to this point.
And it's interesting you talk about how your secondary is getting better. I can't think of a better way for secondary to get better than for that front defensive line saying hi to the quarterback.
Yeah, Coach Hopp, our defensive coordinator, always gets a little worried about bringing too much pressure and putting the DBs on an island. And fortunately, I think for this year, we feel like we don't need to bring pressure because our D line can do it. And you get pressure on the quarterback, it makes it a lot tougher to buy time for those receivers to get open.
Yeah. Let's talk about you got 7 seniors, I think, this year. How many seniors you got? 10 seniors. And how many players do you got? What's your roster, Coach?
We came in, right now we're at 109. So it's a lot. It's the biggest one we've ever had.
Yeah. So what are the seniors? Do you talk to them about, what you expect from them? I'm sure you do. But, that's not a big number. It's 10 with a lot of guys that they're looking up to that.
Yeah, we meet pretty regularly with the seniors and then now bring in the captains and those kind of guys. But we we've been talking all preseason about, hey, there's only 10 of you, but you got to be the loudest ones in the room. You've got to take some of those guys under your wing. We got to find other guys who can help you lead. Because I think the one thing that's always been my goal is it's the seniors team, right? We're here to schedule the buses and all that stuff, but it's your team, right? It's going to go how you guys take it. And this group of seniors has been really good since I took over. They've been bought in the whole time, and so I'm excited for them to be in this position where, hey, they've pushed our team to become a lot better over the last year or two in all facets, and so I'm excited for their senior year and to be in charge and make it be their show.
Yeah, and during the game I'll be talking about some of those seniors too. They've all had a different path to get where they are now. You got a contest today with our visitors from Chi-Town, North Park. Last year you went for the 2-point conversion to try to pull out a shootout. You came up on the short end, 42-41. They got a different starting quarterback. What can you tell me about North Park?
Yeah, obviously Coach Ricker's done a really good job. They before he got there, the program wasn't in great shape, and he's got them competitive. I mean, they beat some really good teams last year, and they had a really good senior class. They had 30 seniors last year, so including that quarterback and some other pretty special kids.
Okay.
So they're like us. You don't know what you're getting in the first game, and for us, it's trying to figure out what they're going to do because they're going to be different and they're going to have different players. And fortunately, that quarterback's gone, and he was really good. So I feel a little bit better about our chances.
Yeah, Justin Green, I think. One other question or comment. You had a heck of a running back that had a nice career here. He's gone. Behrens blows his knee. John waned it and kept playing. And then now he's back. Tell me about Behrens and tell me about what are you looking at for your run game this season?
Yeah, so Jack's he's been a little banged up through the preseason. He hasn't been full go a lot, but he's been good this week. And his mental preparation over the last 6 months is something I've never seen before. I mean, he came back Tuesday and practiced in 10 days, and he didn't miss a throw. Right, he was 100% completion for the day, and so that's the kid he is. He's unbelievable in every aspect.
Yeah.
So I'm confident he's going to come out and he's going to play well. Our running back room will be interesting. Obviously, you lose a guy who was basically a 4-year starter.
Yeah.
You never know where you're getting, and I think our running back room's better this year. We got 4 or 5 guys that might end up seeing time tonight. And
deeper stable.
Yes, stable's the right word. I mean, we've got every one of them does something different. You got a speed guy, a power guy, an in-between guy, but they work really well together. They love each other, and so it's cool to see. They're not going to care who's in. They're going to go play hard and take advantage of their reps, and so hopefully we can get it going on the ground today.
Best of luck to you.
Thanks, Marty.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
And back here at Hopp Stadium as we get set for this matchup between the Ripon College Redhawks and the North Park University Vikings. Had a chance to obviously listen to that interview there, and one thing for sure, this Ripon College team, just based upon the entrance here, Jake has got this team ready in terms of being pumped up and ready to go for this. They are keyed up, locked in, as they like to say. And no doubt as well for North Park as well, right? I mean, first game of the season.
First game of the season, you're under the lights too, something that you don't typically do at this division after high school. So it's how exciting.
Well, they've played 3 times in the history of both programs, first competing in 1996 with their most recent matchup coming last year, as we talked about. The Redhawks hold a 2-1 record against the Vikings, outscoring North Park 86-62 across those games. And North Park is coming off a 500 season competing in the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin. And at this time, we will step away for the playing of our national anthem and come back here in just a few moments.
And veterans of military service are encouraged to render a hand salute. Join us now and the rally band as they play our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
And back here at Hopp Stadium as we get set for kickoff coming up in just a few moments as we continue our discussion in the pregame here on North Park. Ended their season with loss to last year to the Thunder in finishing the middle of the CCIW with a 4-5 conference record. The Vikings come into a 2025 down their starting quarterback, top running back, top linebacker, and sack leader from a year ago due to graduation.
30 seniors.
Yeah.
North Park said goodbye to. Yeah.
Ripon, of course, 4-6 last season, holding a 4-5 record in the Midwest Conference play. And the Midwest Conference carried the top offense in D3 last season. Illinois College, as well as one of the most stifling defenses nationally in Lake Forest. Redhawks graduated their 2024 rushing leader, of course, Connor Ramage, receiving leader and tackle leader. Both return both of their sack leaders from last season. But Connor Ramage, guess what? He's on the staff this year for the Ripon College Redhawks, helping out as well. So coin toss going on right now. We'll see if we can sneak into that for just a little bit.
Gentlemen, coin toss. Ripon. Head side right here. Ripon. Other side, tails. North Park, tails. Other side's going to be heads. Visiting team, your call. It is heads. Tails, you won the toss, Ripon. What would you like to do? Want to receive? Which way you guys want to kick? North Park, kick. Back over here. Back over there. Ripon won the toss. They will receive for sack.
Other game day officials include the umpire, Mike Gustafson, head linesman, Ed Schermetzler.
And back here at the Hopp as we get set for the kickoff. Now, there's a little bit of a, typically in our broadcast, we have a scoreboard camera up there, but there's a little issue with the scoreboard here at the stadium tonight. So they're actually keeping the time above the play clock. So I will do my best to make sure everybody's up to date on time and scores and those kind of things. So if you're looking for it, that is why that is not coming your way this evening.
Okay.
Just wanted to let you know, Marty.
I'm going to believe you.
Yeah, good.
You're my guy.
Okay. Let's talk about the Redhawks. Actually, let's start with the Vikings offense. They'll start number 6, Justin Green at quarterback. Number 8, Aiden DeLisi at running back. Number 42, Christian Bryce at tight end. Wide receiver, Jerome Umbogo at the wide receiver position 1. Second wide position is going to be Micah Carton. And number 3, Wesley McLeod as a wide receiver. Your center Giovanni Fox. Your left guard, Tony Gantanese. Your right guard, Alan Gerberman. And your tackle, there we go, Caleb Apodaco and Devin McCure, the right tackle as well. And Redhawks will receive. And it looks like it's going to be Gabe Taylor back there. And Decker back there as well. And just about ready to get underway here.
Nice kick.
Drayden Wilcox on the kick. Here's the return. Ripon getting out to near the 20-yard line before they're tackled. Gage Taylor on the return. So let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Ripon College Redhawks today. They will start at quarterback, number 8, Jack Behrens. Running back, number 21, Tristan Decker. Tight end, number 42, Bryce Brownwell. And we'll get you the rest of them here as we move along. Michael Sheely, a wide receiver. Zeke Clark, a wide receiver. Blake Thielen, a wide receiver as well. Center is Isaac Molina.
Jack Barron's first snap since that knee injury early last season.
And the snap is low. Hands off to the outside edge. And quickly stopped is Decker.
Well, that was a very disruptive defensive effort. I mean, it wasn't 1 or 2 guys. There was 3 guys slicing through. Just got into the backyard and blew the play up.
Left guard, Avery Jobilius. Right guard, Anthony Fabricino. Left tackle, Peter Itzvog. And right tackle, Kajon Gray for Ripon. Second down and 11. Barron's back to pass, looking. Fires to the edge. That's going to be tossed out of bounds.
The pass ball incomplete.
Pressure on there.
Yeah, nice pursuit. The defense off to a quick start for them.
Yeah,
forcing
Armando
that,
Martinez.
Yeah, forcing that, 3rd and long.
Ripon will set up.
From the 21.
4 wide receivers on the offense. Just 1 to the right side. Jack Barron's in the backfield. Now, though, pass pressure coming in off the edge. He's going to have to fire. Does so. Pass is completes and drops.
Couldn't hang on. Boy, did Barons get hit. I thought he was released the ball on that. I'll be keeping my eye on that.
Blake Thielen, the intended receiver. Butler on the coverage for
Good
North Park.
Good ball, almost a great catch.
That will bring up
So 3 and out.
And
You're the road team, you're feeling good right now. Just
Absolutely.
to be coming into Ripon and on your first taste of battle, 3 and out by your defensive unit. You're feeling really good about yourself right now if you're a Viking.
Carl Travis going to do the punting for the Redhawks. He'll stand near the 5-yard line. 14:06 remaining here in the first quarter. High punt.
Very, very nice kick.
Going to be fair caught near the 37-yard line. And North Park will start 1st and 10 from the 37 as the sun comes across.
Good punt.
Yeah.
Call that getting up over the hill. You got that spiral. You get over the top of the hill and then it comes back down. That's you don't see that a lot, to be honest with you. Not at this level. Look at that sunshine.
I know, right?
From their own 37.
Where have you been all day, my friend?
North Park.
4-man front defensively.
Justin Green in the backfield.
Vetter coming.
Pressure coming over the middle. Pass is intercepted.
Oh,
Picked
31.
off by Ripon. They'll return it out to near. There's a flag coming in late as well. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Wow. What a nice job by Sesma, the sophomore.
Salim Sesma, the sophomore.
Well, that was, he's from Coolidge, Arizona. That's pretty cool start for his season.
Been waiting for that one?
No, I just had to see where he was from. Then
Okay.
then I had a vision.
Okay.
Man.
You went with it,
was,
huh?
Yeah, I ran with it. We're
Okay.
a small market.
Yeah, here we go. Call on the play.
Wow, what a start. So no sooner is 3 and out by the Vikings. And then first play.
Personal foul against Ripon. Yes.
I wonder what it was. What was the sign? It wasn't unsportsmanlike.
Well, no,
was
it came out. It came out way back here from about the 20 or 25-yard line.
So we weren't watching it.
Yeah,
We
so
didn't
I think
see it.
and there might have been some little extracurricular going on there. So clock is at 13 minutes and 50 seconds here.
Devin Sorens, number 10, blitzed on that play as well. Come off that left edge. Was one of the guys putting pressure on the first-year starter quarterback for the Vikings.
Defense for the Vikings, number 96, Isaac Chandler, the tackle. Also Dylan Hughes, number 97. Elijah Chandler, number 46 on the end, along with Theo Smith. Amari Johnson, linebacker. Armando Martinez and DJ Johnson. Here's the handoff this time to the outside corner, and a couple of yard gain for Ripon on that one for Decker.
The left side got a nice seal block, but then there was nobody to block at the second level. The linebacker just scraped off down and met him for that marginal gain.
North Park, 49.
Gain of 2 on that, brings up 2nd down and 8, ball on the 49-yard line.
It's more like a run offensive play formation.
And now they'll look over to the
Oh,
side.
that's right. They do this. Yes. Now how it's coming back to me.
Now it's returning
my
back
friend.
to you, right?
Yes. Yeah. If I'm a defensive lineman, I hate it. I'm all jacked up, ready to go on a twitch, and all of a sudden I got to stop.
Handoff goes to Decker. He'll go up the middle for a couple of yards, get out to the 45-yard line.
Picked his way. Good patient run to get what he could out of that.
It's a gain of 50 to the 46-yard line. Makes it now third.
That sun just coming off all that aluminum off of Beauvais Hall. Yeah, you could get a suntan.
Probably see that in the camera just a little bit. Nah, at least got it framed in lower. We're good.
Yeah, they're good at their job. They don't tell me how they do it, but they're good.
Decker this time to the left side. They'll put a man in motion, trips it up to the left. Behrens looks to pass, fires down, incomplete.
Little high sailed on him.
Head of 88 for the Redhawks.
For Michael Sheely.
Sheely on the intended reception.
Samuel Aguirre.
Okay.
Aguirre on the coverage.
Early on, we're looking now at a fight for field position here. They can pin them deep inside their 20.
Ball remains at the 46, 4th and 5.
4th down and 5 for the Redhawks. They're in punt formation. 12 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Boy, they look like they want to come at it for a block.
Carl Travis on the punts. That one's good.
End over.
They take it at about the 15-yard line, out to the 20, down to the 25, captured 30.
Good
No,
speed.
through the middle, out to the 40, down crosses
Woo,
midfield.
fast.
And almost looked
like a face mask.
Yeah, like there was a...
But it could have been a horse collar face mask. It was an excuse me. It was so quick, I think they did not throw. Well, they just got a lesson on speed there. Nice return. Negates really that whole idea of getting good field position, keeping them in a hole. Now they're already in Ripon territory after that great return.
Vikings will start 1st and 10 for the 45-yard line. 12 minutes and 9 seconds in the first quarter remaining. No score. Draw up the middle. That's number 8, Aiden DeLisi.
Gavining from that right end position came in on a shoelace, slowed him just a bit, diving for his laces, and then team pursuit cleaned up on the play, going no huddle.
Dubois on the tackle for the Hawks. Pass this time coming, caught. Flag on the play. Look to go to the end zone, and does so. Touchdown.
Now we'll see what the flag is all about. Thrown in the backfield by the head referee.
Personal foul.
They're going to call roughing
the passer.
Yeah, something tells me they'll probably decline that. Right now, what's standing out in just early few minutes of this game is the speed at the skill positions by the visitors of North Park University.
Ambogo on the touchdown for the Vikings to make the score 6-0 here in the first quarter. 11:36 mark. Kicking is number 86, Drayden Wilcox. And holding is, looks like Hugo Backing. No, that is definitely not. Too deep was lying to me there for a little bit. Wesley McLeod on the hold for the Vikings.
Numero 3.
Yeah. Referee forgot the flag at the 50, so had to go back. Umpire.
Kind of reminds me of that crew last night. Let's see.
On to attempt the extra points are the Vikings with a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter. Snap comes out clear. High and good.
The point after touchdown.
So 7-0 now as North Park takes the lead with 11:36 remaining here in the first quarter. You talked about the speed of those position players, and we marked the fact that, they lost a bunch of players too, right?
Yeah.
They graduated a bunch.
That touchdown play was an outstanding. It's one of those, you hit it out to the flat, and you got the stock block kick out, which was the timing of the play is what's so impressive, that everything has to, when the ball gets there, that guy's got to kick out, and he did, and there was a lane, and these guys got PF flyers, I'm telling you. Their feet are flames on the punt return and now on the touchdown, catching and run.
So for some of our audience who don't know what a PF Flyer is, what is that?
Well, that would have been that would have been a 1950s, 1960s tennis shoe, and they marketed that on the commercials. So when I was in grade school, I was like, wow, I think that shoe will make me faster.
Okay.
Hey, Mom, can we get something there? No, we're going to order from Sears again. Okay.
Did it? Oh, okay. So
never had them.
Never had them. Okay.
No. And usually when I got them from Sears mail order, they were the wrong color, which was I could have lived with, but they were the wrong size too. Yeah.
So it looks like the kickoff is going to take place at the 50.
Following the personal
foul. Yep.
So quiet here right now. We're just into the game here. 11:36. Very quiet outside in the stands. Hopp Stadium really is a gorgeous venue.
And here comes the kickoff.
I'd assume this will be a end zone kind of thing.
It looks like it is going to be. He almost hit the field goal upright.
The famous doink sound.
The doink, yes, correct.
Yeah.
So Ripon will come back out on another attempted offense.
Yeah, I believe in the famous double doink was in that Bear game.
Yes,
yeah,
that was.
Yeah.
With that,
Barons will lead the team back out onto the field. The Ripon will start 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
They've had 2 offensive series here, have not been able to get the ground game established yet.
11:36 remaining.
Let's see if they're going to stay true to the run here on 1st and 10.
In motion. Pass out, caught in the
good
flat.
Good fake, good block.
Ripon gets the corner and tackled quickly.
What a great job to fight that block off and make the tackle single-handedly was number 6 for the for those guys.
Jordan Brazil.
Yeah, wow, what a play.
Ryan Claiborne on the catch for Ripon back quickly into the huddle. 24 seconds on the play clock, but it looks like they might look over once again, and they do. And offense.
Brazil from Texas. Roped him.
In the shotgun. Left side running back. He'll drop back and pass. 2nd down and 10. Going
He's got
on the
him.
loft out, and passes incompletes.
the pass ball incomplete.
Wow.
Intended for Claiborne. Coverage on the play.
Pass intended again for Claiborne.
It was a good pass. It was catchable. Good coverage. Just stuck right on him. Brings up that 3rd and long situation. It's no place you want to be if you're Coach Marshall right now.
25, it's 3rd.
But remember, Barons is a good one. He's got a cannon of an arm. He's a senior. Good presence. Throws a good ball.
Barons will step back. Wait for the snap. 3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. 10:47 remaining in the first quarter. Pass looking again. Coverage over in the middle. And
they got it.
By Ripon's number 81.
Wow.
Woo. Sam Suda, the freshman receiver from North Henderson, Illinois, with the reception, a 31-yard gain on that.
He's one of the 3 freshman wide receivers I met with Coach Marshall about a week ago. We talked, and he was high on 3 of those freshmen. Talk about going no huddle, huh?
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Redhawks, 3 wide receivers and the look over.
So we knew, like I said, Barons, he's a master. He's a master through the air. You give him time, he will pick you apart.
Handoff up the middle, spinning and gain.
Ben Tim on the carry.
The offensive line for the Redhawks is they're in their individual battles, of course, but they are not able to seems to get to that second level. These linebackers right now, for the most part, seem to be able to just flow to the ball and execute the tackle. Haven't seen that yet.
Ben Tim on the carry for the Redhawks, freshman out of Campbellsport.
Cougars of Campbellsport.
2nd down and 7 on the gain of 3. Barons will drop back, look to pass again, and picked off.
Intercepted.
And looking to see if there's a flag on the play. No, there is not. And it looks like North Park will come back with another interception from Calix Dillon. Check that, Samuel Aguirre on that. My bad.
That was a sort of a timing pattern between Barons and the intended receiver. And I'll tell you, the cover man was just stuck on him like glue.
First down and 10, ball at the 42-yard line.
From their own 42, it's 1st and 10, Vikings.
Okay, we've seen high percentage passes. We have not seen anything really of a deep threat yet.
9:07 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for North Park. Caught out there. Mbogo again on the reception.
What better example again of a conservative pass on just a little crossing pattern dump off of 4 yards, and then let the feet do the rest for a nice gain of about 7.5 yards or so.
Perry on the hustle out. 2nd down and 3 on that 7-yard gain. Runner up the middle. That's going to go nowhere.
I believe that's their first run attempt. I think everything is pretty much, if memory serves me, has been a pass. Nice penetration there, right at the point of attack. Defensive front doing really well on that play.
It's a loss of 1 to the 48.
Look for him to go to the air.
Well, that is, yes, their first running attempt. Drop back, keeper. Pressure coming from the Redhawks. Got away from it.
He came in high on the tackle. He's not going to get too far.
And they'll push him out of bounds.
Everything's good there.
And a loss on that play. Going to go all the way back to the 42-yard line.
Good job of slipping the initial, what would have been a sack. But the would-be tackler has to remind him, someone has to remind him, you come in high like that, you slip right off.
Right.
Yeah.
Elijah Berahas on the tackle for the Redhawks. And a 4th down and a punting situation.
Good job by the defense when they needed to, already trailing early 7-0, and then throwing the interception. Things could have started to stack up against the Redhawks, but defense to the rescue.
Taylor back to receive the punt for Ripon. Good punt. He'll call fair catch and catch it near the 25-yard line.
Fair catch made.
And there is a flag on the other sideline.
At the 25 of Ripon.
So we'll wait for the flag.
Illegal formation. Offense. 5 players in the backfield. The 5-yard penalty, that 5 yards, be added to the end of the kick. First down.
So illegal formation with 5 people in the backfield for North Park. That moves the ball out now to the 30-yard line for the Redhawks. They'll start 1st and 10 from the 30.
Okay, Ripon trying to establish the run. So far, the front 7 for North Park has stymied that. So far, the only progress for the offense has been, for the most part, over the top with the arm of Barons.
Barons in the shotgun again for them. Handoff will go up the middle.
Kevin Tortolero on the carry.
You want to you're kind of always looking at that number to me on 1st and 10. You always want to get that 4 yards. You want that 2nd and 6, which is basically a run pass position to be in, and they got 2 out of that. Let's see what to do here.
2nd down and 8 from the 32 for the Redhawks. Barons gets the snap. Good pickup by the offensive line. And a quick pass out, caught by 45 for Ripon. That's going to be Drew Stieglitz, I should say.
Got a couple again. being forced. So far, Ripon has not had that opportunity to get a 1st and 10 on 1st or 2nd down. So they're always coming into this 3rd down situation.
I'm not going to get baited into that this time on the look over. I knew it was coming, Marty.
Yeah. You know what? And I still got baited into it. They're showing blitz right now. Let's see if they jump out of it. One does, one comes.
Down the middle, pass intended.
Nice coverage.
Incomplete, the flag coming that way.
Here's the deal. He stuck the one arm up and batted the ball away. He used his right hand off the shoulder, it appeared, the left shoulder pad of the intended receiver to do that.
Claiborne, the freshman from Georgia, the intended receiver.
And that's one of the story there when they scrimmaged 2 weeks ago, roughly, St. Norbert's. He
had an OBJ moment.
He caught a beautiful one, laid out for a one-handed catch, and in the secondary, the defensive back already was being flagged for pass interference on wrapping him up on the legs, and he was able to reel that in. I've seen the picture from Coach.
5:55 remaining here in the first quarter. Ripon trailing North Park 7-0. Here comes Claiborne around the corner again.
Good juke. Good hit.
And gets knocked out of bounds.
A shuffle pass to receiver Ryan Claiborne.
Nice hit.
Tackled on the play, Samuel Aguirre.
And Samuel Aguirre was the one that had the pick also. That was a
play here.
Heck of a hit. He's a senior out of Homewood, Illinois.
It's a gain of 1 to midfield.
Looked like it had a lot more promise until that young man stepped up and made a nice tackle.
2nd and 9 for Ripon from the 50. 5 minutes and counting. Redhawks with 2 first downs on the game so far.
Got 2 seconds.
And a timeout taken by Coach Jake Marshall as they're running low on the game clock.
Yeah, they were.
Play clock, I should say.
I knew what you meant.
The crowd is already demanding some interesting statistics and news from you, Martin. Like,
what do you
have?
Well, this is kind of interesting story. I had no idea that North Park University is a huge Packer fan. Packer fans. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They have a athletic complex that's named the Holmgren Athletic Complex.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so I can only assume that's
after Mike Holmgren.
Who
was also a Seattle Seahawks coach at one time, right?
Yes, he was.
Right, but won a Super Bowl with the Packers.
Yeah, he was actually a high school tennis coach too. So
really,
in California.
Okay,
yeah.
You went deep on the research.
So it's the home. Their football games are played at the Holmgren Athletic Complex there at North Park University.
Okay.
Way to put me on the spot there,
well,
buddy.
You did well, man. I knew you did the research. You were ready for it. I got no doubt in that.
Yeah, at the very least, if I have to, I'll make it up.
Founded in 1891, in case you didn't know.
I did not.
And an enrollment of 2,600.
2,600. You know, I was down there in the old gym. It looked like an old 1940s elementary gym.
Nice.
And they had a national championship Division III basketball banner hanging in that old crickety gym.
Here's the handoff up the middle for
nice.
the Redhawks.
Nice.
Carrying out to about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and a pair of bookends helped them out there, 74 and 65, just to name 2. My goodness. And talk about using your offensive linemen to hide behind.
Clock.
Side judge talking to the head referee.
Please reset the game clock to 4 minutes and 52 seconds.
Okay, going to add a half dozen seconds back onto that. Most people would say 6, but Lynn Krause would say something like a half dozen or something. Here we go. Ripon trying to get something going here.
3rd down and 4. Barron's in the shotgun. Looking for the first down, and the handoff goes up the middle.
Nowhere to go. It's going to loss of 1. They're just jamming up all the gaps there, making life difficult for running backs for the Redhawks.
Yeah, Kevin Tortolero on the carry and a loss of 1 to bring up a 4th down at the 46, and the punting team comes back out for the Redhawks.
Yeah, so if they can have some punt coverage here decent, they could maybe pen them up inside that 20-yard line. Defense.
4 minutes. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
4 minutes and 10 seconds going. First game, right?
Oh, my.
Dream Mbogo back to receive.
Look at
Good
that.
punt.
Yes,
He'll
it
call
was.
for a fair catch at the 13-yard line, it looks like. And they're going to move it to the 14.
Wow.
So North Park in the CCIW, and their preseason poll position is at 7th position. Ripon, of course, in the Midwest Conference, their preseason poll position at 6th.
I was just going to say, they're right. Both teams are picked anyway. That doesn't mean a lot. Those are basically, if you're picked high, you're flattered, and if you're not, you play with a chip on your shoulder.
North Park will come out. They're on the bye week next week already. And then
that famous bye team that seems to never lose.
No.
Yeah, they're playing that bye week next week. But then they go to
Milliken.
Milliken, yeah.
1st and 10 now for the Vikings from the 15-yard line. Handoff up the middle, pushing the pile ahead, and the carry is good for a yard. DeLisi on the carry for the Vikings. Picard on the tackle for Ripon. 3:37 in counting here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for North Park.
We were talking, they were a 500 ball club last year. Ripon only had 4 wins, but they had that 1-point loss right here to this team.
Right.
And then they almost ran out of time, and we're going to come from behind to beat Cornell at Cornell in Mount Vernon, Iowa. Has some nail biters.
Hand off to the outside edge.
Wow.
Got the corner. Now to the 30.
Look
Here's
at the
two flags
speed.
coming in, though.
My goodness, the speed.
DeLisi on the carry, but 2 flags. One coming from midfield, one coming from the sideline. Both in the same position, though.
Penalty flag down.
Morton Grove, Niles West High School. That's why he's fast. DeLisi. 6 foot, 215-pound sophomore.
It's going to be a holding call against the offense.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Yeah, you had to kind of think that when you saw the multiple flags going to that same spot at where DeLisi broke it off to the left sideline for considerable yards.
Takes him back to the 14-yard line, which will bring up 2nd down and 11.
That's good math, Jason. I had to major in political science. I 2 + 2 is 5, so I'm helpless. Here we go. Got to keep them hemmed up if you're Ripon.
2:45 on the clock. Play clock at 3. And they get the play off.
Keeps it
himself. Looks to throw downfield. Not going to get it. Hustled out of bounds by Ripon.
If it's not broke, hitting those little drag patterns, those little flat passes to these guys in space with great feet. Good. These guys would destroy times in the shuttle run, let me tell you. And kind of going away from it, right?
Salim Sisma on the run out of bounds. I should say the push out of bounds. Not out of bounds, actually.
Defensive backs got to be on their giddy-ups, and defensive front can help the defensive backs out with pressure on the QB.
3rd down and 11. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. 7-0 lead for North Park. Step back. Looking to fire over the
Good
middle.
pressure.
Does so, incomplete.
Boy, he got popped. They put a twist. They had a twist where the outside guy, number 30 for Redhawks, will come from the outside, and he'll come around the middle, and the inside guy slants to the outside. And It was a jailbreak right up the A gap.
Pass intended for Levi Sheehan.
The Vikings in punt formation.
And Ripon will go back to punt formation as well. And Gage Taylor will be standing around the 45-yard line.
Good job by the defense again. Ball for the Redhawks.
Higo backing the kick. He muffed it. And the ball is on the ground.
Yeah. It really doesn't matter, right? As long as it's not advanced, whoever falls on it, it's Ripon ball, 1st and 10.
We got a player down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah. So you got your defense playing well. You got your special teams on the punt return team doing their job for sure. And we'll have to wait and see. Looking at the legs or leg of the
punter.
Injured player.
Yeah, I think that's the punter.
Yeah, and once what took place happens, you're not protecting there's no halo, if you will, around the punter.
Right.
He's
minute and 41 remaining here in the first quarter as they attend to the injury. North Park leading 7-0 on the scoreboard.
So they're off next week. They'll travel to Millikan University, located in the city of Decatur.
Oh, nice.
That's a good conference.
Yeah. CCIW?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Carthage, Carroll, Augustana, North Park.
Is St. Norbert's in that one? No. They're in that Illinois Badger, and then another one.
So Ripon will start 1st and 10, actually 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Tell me where Augustana is. If they're in that, I don't know.
They are in that, in the CCIW.
Yeah, that's good. Good depth. Here we go. Can they take advantage of the mistake? Up the middle. Breaks it to the outside.
Decker on the carry, no gain.
Did everything he could to get back to the line of scrimmage, didn't he? That was designed to go up the A gap, I think, on the left side, guard center. But what's been evident out of the get-go is the defensive penetration by that visiting team. And he tried to bounce it to the outside, but pursuit was too good.
2nd and goal now from the 11-yard line. A look over and 10 seconds on the play clock. Handoff, no, pass into the end zone, picked off.
He just refuses. Our same friend, what a player. We're talking about number 4 all over again.
Aguirre, once again, intended for Sheely.
The kid from Homewood, Illinois, is a football player. They went right back into the mouth of the lion and threw their second one. He's a very physical type of defensive player.
Well, if you're a big fan of rushing, this is not your game.
At least not yet.
Because North Park has 6 yards of rushing, Ripon with 12.
Yeah, and that has a lot to say about the opposing defenses, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
First thing we're going to do is stop the run, and then we'll take our chances up on top. Up top.
So they'll start 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line.
Let's see if the defense can bottle them up again. I'm looking for that little, they do hand it off, and that didn't work.
Oh, they get him into the end zone for a safety?
Yeah, I don't think he got out of the goal line.
Let's see.
We'll have to wait for the sign. If they're going to give him forward progress.
Yeah,
they are. They're giving him about a foot.
Yeah, no safety, but.
Yeah. Loss on the play.
2nd down.
They're gonna. This is where I really think you want Eng and his counterpart to pinch on the outside.
2nd and 12 from the 1-yard line.
Look for that drag pattern behind the backers. Ooh, the safety comes up. somewhat of a tush-push.
Justin Green.
And you tell me where the ball went down, Mr. Referee.
And that's the end of the quarter.
That was a monkey pile.
After one quarter completes, it is North Park 7, Ripon 0. We'll take a break and come back with the second quarter right here.
Park University Vikings 7, Ripon College Redhawks 0.
Back here at Hopp Stadium for the beginning of the second quarter. Ripon trailing 7-0. North Park deep in their own territory. 3rd down and 11. The ball on the 2-yard line for the Vikings.
You don't let them out here. You just can't let them out. Starts with pressure up front, contain on the outside, get a push.
Justin Green, the quarterback, looks to hand off. Instead, he'll pass.
Going deep.
Looking to the edge and caught by Umbogo.
Wow.
He beat the defender. Now down to the
no.
50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10,
Wow.
and a touchdown. A 98-yard play for North Park University to Jerome Umbogo.
Oh, my.
8-yard touchdown pass.
Ouch.
Justin Green to Doreen.
Wow, they had to deliver. You know, they wanted to get at least a first down. They said, you know what, we're going for the home run, and by golly, he threw a bomb. It was a strike. The two defenders kind of rubbed each other off, the intended receiver that ended up catching it. And he was able to trot into the end zone. Boy, oh boy. 3rd and long on your own 2-yard line.
Jerome Umbogo with the touchdown reception, 98 yards on to attempt the extra points.
Oh.
Low snap. Picked up, though, handled, and the kick is good to make it 14-0 here in the second quarter. 14:44 remaining in the second.
Good job by the holder. That was low snap off the turf, and he didn't panic. And
Redhawks 0. The drive.
And I wasn't sure if that was Hugo backing on the hold or not, because he was the injured player down here earlier. So
that's right. The punter, right? Yeah,
correct.
That got rattled earlier, got twisted up.
So Redhawks trailing 14-0 here in the second quarter.
And so far, it's been the speed of North Park kind of stands out. I talked about it earlier, right out of the get-go, on some high percentage short passes that turned into long gainers, yards after catch. And that time, that was more traditional. You don't see that too often from the 2-yard line, let me tell you. But it was vertical, big time. Great throw, great catch.
Quick look at stats right now. 12 plays and 153 yards for North Park. Ripon, 19 plays for 46 yards.
And I'm going to give the credit to that front seven for the Vikings. They have been able to win the battle in the trenches so far against the Redhawk offensive line for Ripon. And that's been the difference. Because the Ripon defense, for the most part, is doing a really nice job.
Well, let's give credit to Samuel Aguiar from North Park for the pick. You think
which one, his first one or his second
exactly.
one?
Exactly. You know, you're that deep in your own territory.
No, that 4 is a stud.
Taylor back to receive. Taking it to 5-yard line. Now out to the 15, now to the 20. and to the 23-yard line for the Redhawks.
It was returned by number 21.
Tristan Decker on that return.
DJ Johnson. It's a gain of 19.
Junior out of Sheboygan.
Yep, 19-yard gain.
I like the way he just got up there and realized, you know what, I'm not going to dance here. I'm just going to get what I can. Put his head down, protected the ball.
Ripon will start 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. 14:38 remaining in the first half.
See if they can mount a drive here. Got to get the taste out of your mouth of what just happened if you're a Ripon player.
Jack Behrens, Claiborne in the backfield. Or is that Decker? I can't see off the edge. Sorry about that. That is Decker. Behrens looking to fire, does so, and almost picked off. And is that caught on the tip drill? It is.
They are. You couldn't see the ball. We're at that part of the evening here, late afternoon, early evening. Until it gets a little darker, it's a little harder to see, that pigskin in flight. What concentration that is required to pull that off.
And a Redhawks
first down on that play for Sam Suda. Ripon will set back up, look over to the sideline, wait for the play. And Behrens will bark up the call. Low snap, picked up. He'll keep it himself, run it down to the 35-yard line, now out to the 38-yard line. 3 yards on that carry for Behrens.
The tackle was made by DJ Johnson.
Tackle by Johnson for DJ Johnson for North Park.
Makes it 3rd.
Yeah, it seems like this corral of Red Hawk wide receivers, whether you're the 1 or the 2 deep, looks like to me you're going to get action. Suda being one of those examples of that.
2nd down and 6 for the Redhawks from the 38-yard line. Handoff. Decker will go left side, come back to the middle, get stopped up in that gap, and it's going to be a loss. It looks like maybe on that.
Offensive line not able to generate holes and seams for those running backs.
Johnson again on the tackle to bring up 3rd down and 7-ish.
No gain on the play.
We'll say no gain, so it'll remain 3rd down and 6.
One of those defensive tackles, Dylan Hughes, 5'10", 295.
3rd and 6.
He plays over the nose, and what a push he got there.
Behrens looking to fire, does so, got a man down there. Claiborne with a catch.
Oh!
And a flag. Oh, he was out of bounds through the hat.
What a catch.
The catch. The catch by Ryan Claiborne out of bounds.
So brings up a 4th down.
Amari Johnson and Ben Butler.
So Ripon will punt.
Brings up 4th down.
Another one of those exciting freshmen from Evans, Georgia, Claiborne. What a grab it was. Yeah, it didn't count. They're saying he was stepped out, but holy smokes on that tight coverage.
Obogo back to receive the punt. He'll take it near the 25, let it bounce, and now it'll roll Ripon's way down to the 19-18 yard line. And North Park will start 1st and 10 from the 18.
The punt downed by Rocco Luzak at the North Park 18-yard line.
Ripon back on defense as they trail 14-0 here in the second quarter. 12.5 minutes remaining. Interceptions been the key point for tonight, as North Park has 2 of them. Led to points.
Yep. Mistakes.
Handoff. Coming to the outside edge, gets the corner, down to the 25 to the 30-yard line.
Nice
out to
run.
the 35 and ridden out of bounds.
Riley Richardson on the carry.
Riley Richardson on the carry.
Biggest run of the evening for the Vikings.
It's a gain of 20.
20-yard gain.
Looked like initially that wasn't necessarily it was going to be more of a pedestrian gain.
Zane Vetter on the tackle.
Yeah, he had to come from the backside to make that tackle. Going to go the other way.
Riley Richardson on the carry.
Riley Richardson again on the carry. Short gain.
Zane Vetter, one of my favorite players. I think that's one from Mayville.
Correct.
I liked him from the first time I saw him as a freshman. Former Mayville Cardinal. Boys, he got in size. I remember him his freshman year. Give it up for the lasagna at the Commons.
Yeah, I thought you were training him. Man in motion this time. Here comes the handoff up the middle. Wow. Lots of space in the middle there.
I'd like to see that again if that was a little bit of but the guard pulled on that or not. Now I'll get a good angle here. Let's see what they're doing up front.
Aiden DeLisi on that carry.
It might have been a trap play there.
Pro set in the backfield with the shotgun. Pass. Completes. Down inside the 45-yard line, down to the 43. 10:38 in counting here in the second quarter. Ripon trailing 14-0.
He threw a dart. It had to be.
And Green got a good arm.
Yeah, he does.
Corner again. This time, Kalen Riley Richardson on that carry.
Tackled by Devin Soren.
Soren's on the tackle for Ripon.
Gain of 1 to the 42. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3 situation for North Park University. Here's the handoff this time.
Keeper.
No, he kept it himself and gets the first down. No, short of it.
Yeah, less than a yard short.
The tackle made by Gavin Eng.
I don't think that was a fair spot, I want to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're saying when he hit, he kind of bounced forward. He kind of skipped, you know.
So 4th and 1 for NPU. Shotgun formation with a man in motion. Inambogo. They'll come up behind it, look for the push, and then...
Oh, there had to be movement there or something. If it wasn't offsides on Ripon, it was movement on... But the idea that there wasn't a flag thrown...
We'll see if they're going to give it.
That was... The idea that there wasn't a flag thrown, I think that's what everybody's kind of questioning.
And that is good for a first down.
Coach Marshall talking to the head linesman there, letting him know of his frustration with no flag.
So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. After the 1-yard quarterback keeper, and now a handoff from DeLisi is good for a short gain.
Kid from Niles, Illinois, right off Interstate 88.
No gain on the play. Makes it 2nd down and 10.
Pete Nicias, backup quarterback to Jeff Johnson when he was an underclassman at Ripon College in 76, 77, was a Niles boy.
Green in the shotgun with a running back flank to the right, and it looks like a timeout be taken by North Park. Ripon next week will travel to Knox to take on the Prairie Fire and be back home versus Grinnell College on the 20th. You got, I think maybe, is Creed on that game? Riley, on the 20th? Looks like Creed's going to be doing that game with you.
Okay.
That day, so.
That Knox game next where they travel, that's in the pit. That was my very first experience as a Redman, just to make the travel team. I was so excited. And don't you know, our defensive captain breaks his forearm in the first quarter. I'm 170 pounds, and I go in there.
How'd you do?
I'll never forget. I'm 4 yards off the ball. I got a hairy guard in front of me with a Fu Manchu hair on his legs, and I'm going, Martin, do you belong here? That's what I said to myself. So
did you get blown up? Or
no, I was good.
Good.
Yeah, they put sand and horseshoes. They gave me pockets on my pants and weighted me down a little more to help considerably.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Who knew?
But, yeah.
8:30 remaining here in the first half.
The Pit of Knox in Galesburg, Illinois.
2nd down and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
2nd down and 10.
Waiting for the snap in the shotgun. They'll put Mbogo in
Here's
motion.
A blitz.
And the handoff.
And there it pays off. Eng from his end position. Somebody shot through the middle, and Mr. Eng said, hello.
Gavin Eng on the tackle for loss there on the handoff to DeLisi.
He's got good friendly competition with his teammate, keeping track of sacks. That one, of course, like you said, was tackle for loss.
3rd down and 14 for the Vikings from the 43-yard line. North Park leading Ripon 14-0 second quarter. Pass over the middle, incomplete, intended for Mbogo.
I like the pressure they're putting on. There's not a sack there, but, boy, you got pressure. You're forcing that quarterback to throw it sooner than he wants to, and oftentimes good things can happen for the defense. That was about an 85-mile-an-hour rising four-seam fastball off the hands of from about, 6 yards away.
Yeah, the problem is Mbogo was going a little bit faster, I think, at the time, too.
Yeah. Here we go.
4th down and 14.
4th and a bunch.
And they're going to punt it.
Quick kick. I love it. I love that.
Oh, that's going to play out perfectly for them as well. It's going to roll down inside the 10-yard line down to the 6.
What a great call. I've been lobbying for that with the local high school for years. When you're deep in your territory, in this case they weren't, but you're deep in your own territory, things aren't going well. We do a side saddle, quick kick, direct snap. We line the quarterback up behind the guard and let the center snap it to the punter directly. Yeah. And they got nobody back to return the punt, right? Look how that worked out for him. Smart play. Smart play. But a lot of coaches don't like to give up that down, right? They want to go for it.
Ripon will start 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line to begin their possession. 7:40 remaining. Barons in the shotgun.
Can make something good happen before half. Let's find out.
Decker on the handoff. That's going to be stopped quickly in a loss of Tim on the carry, I should say.
The disruption into the backfield of the Ripon offense has been the issue from the get-go, and they're going to have to figure some things out at halftime in that locker room.
Flag on the play that we missed. Adrian Ells on the tackle, but it looks like there's an offsides from
I think
North Park.
Well, let's see. Are they calling? I'm just curious as to who it was on. It wasn't on number 4, was it?
I didn't see.
Just looking at the body language. Because that would be silly. That'd be silly, right? If you're on the coverage, man-to-man coverage out on the flat.
1st and 5 from the 11-yard line. Handoff up the middle again. Trying to get a little bit of movement forward. Carry again by Tim for a short gain.
And that's what makes the passing game so much more difficult for Ripon if you're not really getting that effective ground game going. It's so much more difficult to air the ball out.
2nd down and 4 from the 12-yard line. 6:40 remaining in the first half. And now a penalty on the play.
Boy, there are definitely some hot dogs on this visiting team.
And false starts.
Ref's talking to him about it right now. Side judge had a conversation with him. Interesting.
So that call on Kajon Gray for Ripon on the false start. Brings it to 2nd down and 9. from the 7-yard line.
You want to convert here. If you're Ripon, you don't want to take it to a 3rd down.
Barons picks up the snap, looking, scrambles a
Lots
little bit,
of
pressure
time.
coming, fires over the middle, pass is caught, out to the 25-yard line, spins his way to the 30-yard line.
Look at that battle.
For the Redhawks.
Got basically in just about another 5 yards from the point of the catch. Good job by the receiver just to work his way to the quarterback that had rolled out to his right and just found an open space. And
Evan Nearing on the
Jack
completion.
Barons just threw a nice floater. They're out of the hole.
They are 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
So am I looking at 5.5 minutes here left in the first half?
You are looking at 5 minutes and 30 seconds right now.
Okay. I want to make sure I'm looking at the right clock.
And the score is 14-0. North Park leading Ripon. Barons back again. Pass into the flat again.
Was he
Caught
in
by
bounds?
Nearing. No.
Out of bounds.
Or is incomplete, caught out of bounds by Evan Nearing. Coverage on the
I tell you, it's evident that they can uncork a passing game here, Ripon. They have a nice stable of wide receivers we mentioned earlier. 3 or 4 freshmen in particular that have brought a lot of depth to that position.
quarterbacking this play for the Redhawks, 18, Brady Immel.
So Brady Immel will be the quarterback for Ripon.
The young man, I believe that's from Winneconne. Dad Mike was a heck of a player.
5:18 remaining here, 2nd down and 10. He'll keep it himself and come back to the middle. And short gain.
Brady Immel on the carry.
And Immel had some nice success at that position when Barons went down with that leg injury last season. Immel stepped up and had some big plays in big moments. A lot of it with his legs.
Barons back in for this play. Bringing up a 3rd and 9.
Now we're going to take a timeout.
And a
Why
timeout.
not? Yeah, right. You got 5 minutes.
Their second key. Time out of the half.
Some confusion out there a little bit, I think, because we saw some players coming in and out and
Going with a different package. And, of
Yeah.
course, if you got a different quarterback, there might be some different I think the confusion is there.
Yeah, Barons did check back in on that last.
So Ripon
sense.
travels to Knox next week. North Park, as we mentioned, takes on bye week. And but then they will be off next week. But then they travel to Decatur, Illinois, to take on conference foe Millikan University. Kyle Rooker, he's in his 7th season as the head coach. He comes in today's game with a career record of 14-39, 14 wins, 39 losses. But as we said, it appears he's turning the corner last year with a 500 season. And then here early on is showing that, I might have said goodbye to 30 seniors, but it's pretty much a reload for us, which is what you're looking at when you describe a program.
With the speed of the position players that we've talked about already tonight. It's,
and even the running back from Niles, Illinois.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. And, he's plus 210 pounds, and he runs more like a 175-pound scat back.
3rd down and 9 for the Redhawks after the timeout. Barons in the shotgun right side flank. He'll drop back to pass. Pressure coming off the edge. He eludes that,
You
but
have
then
to eat
gets
it.
sacked near the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Just going to lose one, it looks like.
Sack by Theo Smith of North Park.
So North Park, Theo Smith on the sack.
So Ripon still struggling, trying to get their first points of the season here at Hopp Stadium.
14-0 they trail. 4:40 remaining in the first half.
An anticipated punt. It is Jareem Ambogo.
Abogo back
Punting
again
the Redhawks,
for
Carl Travis.
North Park. Senior from Houston, Texas. Good snap, punt. High float.
Yeah.
Fair caught.
Good hands.
44-yard line.
Fair catch is made.
Kid's got good hands. I mean, you're in a basically a horseshoe of red jerseys, and They're lined up there like a bunch of jackals, hoping he just mishandles that punt.
After
That
further
catch.
review, the ball is at the 45.
So they'll move the ball to the 45.
First and 10.
Okay. North Park will come back out. Ripon has had the ball for 14 minutes and 60 seconds in this game, in North Park for 10 minutes and 42.
Yeah. Look at this, wide open.
Pass is complete out to the 41-yard line.
He had to come back for it and corral it and hit the ground, in doing so slide like a guy going into second base. Because if he hits him in stride, look out.
Levi Sheehan, the reception. And the Vikings with a first down. 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half on your scoreboard. Pass coming out the edge. Pot again by number 5, Levi Sheehan.
Nice open field tackle by number 2 for Ripon.
By the Redhawks, Eric Woodward.
Eric Woodward on the tackle for Ripon.
3 to the 37 to make it.
Yeah, it was a good close by Woodward.
Green in the shotgun, looks to fire over the middle. Wide open. Mbogo is in for the touchdown.
Yeah, they gambled on the blitz, and that's one-on-one coverage.
A 37-yard touchdown pass from Justin Green to Dareem Mbogo.
And there's going to be a flag in the end zone there for excessive celebration, I believe.
Yeah, I talked earlier that it's a day for hot dogs today. The works for me.
So touchdown is good to make the score. 20-0 currently. Flag in the end zone. As the officials chat a little bit about what went down.
After the touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 70, 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So unsportsmanlike conduct called against North Park, and that will be enforced on the kickoff. And on to attempt the extra point.
You got 3 minutes and 10 seconds till half.
The kick is up, and the kick is good.
The point after touchdown kick is good. Our score, 3 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the second quarter. Now has the Vikings.
The Vikings now with a good extra point. Makes it 21-0 here in the first half.
The North Park scoring drive, 3 plays, 55 yards.
Am I off?
Ripon looking for some points here. 21-0 they trail here in the second quarter. 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're at a point here. I mean, I don't think it's panic. I think there's a lot of frustration, some anger, mix that in there. And this is their home field. And they're on their heels right now. They've been knocked on their heels, and they still got, like you said, they got 3 minutes and 10 seconds. They're going to get the ball back here.
Yeah, Ripon 28 plays for 83 yards. North Park 25 plays for 247.
There you go. And the with that front seven putting pressure up front, they're gonna have to, if they're gonna do that and put their DBs on an island, they're gonna have to get home on that QB.
So the kickoff will come from the 20-yard line. Gage Taylor back to receive.
Now, I'm just trying to figure out if he's going to, I think he'll go ahead and kick straight away. I was thinking of maybe kicking one of those crazy sidewinder kind of balls just to throw the timing off.
Tristan Decker back as well for Ripon.
A squib, but I think he'll kick it straight away.
Ripon has returned kickoffs 19 yards so far. Good boot.
Yeah.
Taker by Decker at 25, out to the 30 to the 35, cuts to the outside edge, back to the middle to the 40-yard line, and out to the 41. As the Redhawks will start.
Good return.
1st and 10. They'll mark it at the 40 officially.
Best return so far by a Redhawk.
Brazil on the tackle for North Park. And a 19-yard return for Decker.
That's where the Redhawks will have it.
1st and 10. Barron's out for Ripon to do the quarterbacking. First and 10, ball at the 40, 3:03 remaining.
All right, second effort, got him close to 4. See if they spot it. Maybe just a little under 4 yards, but
Kevin Tortolero on the carry for the Redhawks with a gain of 4, brings up 2nd down and 6. Pass to the outside edge is caught. No gain, though. Right there on the defense. Clark on the reception for the Redhawks. Brings up 3rd down and 6. 2:15 and counting here.
3rd and 6.
And there's the 2-minute break.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our score remains Vikings 21, Redhawks.
So the 2-minute timeout has been called. 3rd down and 6. Ball at the 44-yard line for Ripon. Currently North Park leading Ripon 21-0.
Michael Sheely, 88. He's having that battle with number 4 right now. It's his turn. He's that sophomore out of Plymouth High School. I remember him.
Okay.
Big kid. Good target.
Justin Green, the quarterback for North Park, 7 of 10 for 209 yards today.
Yeah, and just about all that came on that 98-yard touchdown pitch and catch.
Jeremo Mbogo, 4 receptions for 185 yards. Of course, his longest being 98.
Indeed. Probably could be a school record for them.
DeLisi, leading rusher, 6 carries and 21 yards.
Heard there's a big game tomorrow up in Lambeau.
Could be. Big game here tomorrow as well. Ripon College JV.
Okay.
Playing at noon.
Noon?
Ball remains at the 44. It is 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6, ball at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Ripon looking for points as they drive. Barron's in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion on the top side. Fake the handoff. He keeps it himself. Now steps through. Pass intended out there for number 82. Incomplete for Ripon. Zeke Clark on that intended pass.
Just floated it over his head. It was a good move by Barron's, reading the pressure, staying calm, stepping up, and delivering just over the fingertips of the intended receiver. Brings up that 4th down, and with just under 2 minutes remaining till half, being down 3 scores.
Carl Travis, 5 punts, 174 yards today.
He's, I think what really he brings to that table is, like you've talked about, the height of his, as I say, the height. He had to rush that one because of the snap. Here's the guy you got to contain.
Mbogo quickly tackled by Ripon.
Punt return by Kareem Mbogo.
What a nice job by Eric Woodward. He forced him into the tackler. He contained number 2. Nice job by Ripon kid. Forced him into that. Did not let him bounce it to the outside. Good job of containing.
Minute and 46 remaining here in the first half. North Park will come back out for their next offensive attempt.
1st and 10 North Park.
Oh, Woodward's from Judah.
Pass, Green, caught out on the edge. Mbogo gets out of bounds.
Complete to Kareem Mbogo.
Broadhead Judah.
Slated out of bounds by J.D. Penson.
Penson on the push out.
It's a gain of 8 to the 33.
All right.
Second down.
100 seconds till half.
Second down and 2 for the Vikings.
Redhawks will have a lot to talk about at half.
Pass out into the flat, incomplete.
Hit him in the hands.
Pass incomplete, intended for Christian Bryce.
Christian Bryce, the intended receiver for North Park.
Yeah, pass just ate him up.
Minute and 33 remaining, I should say. Brings up 3rd down and 2 from the 33-yard line. Green in the shotgun, 1 running back, flank to the left, and now they'll do the look over.
Yeah.
Looking over the middle, pass is caught. Coming to the outside edge, now down inside the 30-yard line, and the reception.
Complete to Wesley McLeod.
2 Ripon defenders fell over at that where that ball arrived. He might have put a dip on him and made him miss and blow a tire. But right now, go ahead.
38-yard gain, Wesley McLeod. Here's Green, pressure coming. And pass is incomplete.
Everybody came on that.
Ripon. Pressure on that defense coming through there.
Yeah. Right up the middle. They've done that a few times here in the first half.
Second down and 10 for the 29-yard line. Minute 15 remaining. Pressure off the edge this time, over the middle, and incomplete.
Wow. Did he get open?
He did.
Ing a half step late, otherwise he would have had his first sack of the season.
McLeod, the intended receiver on that.
Ball remains at the 29-yard line.
Ball at the 29, 3rd down and 10. Minute 10 remaining. Looking coming over the edge and
nice pressure. Ing wrapped him up at the legs as he released.
And 4th down.
Mm-hmm. Long first half here. You got all the incomplete passes. Team starting to take some of their timeouts here late in the second quarter as well.
4th and 10 from the 29-yard line. Green in the shotgun. And
take the timeout now.
Sure.
North Park, their second team.
Remember, fans, at halftime we will have a presentation on the field.
I'm still trying to figure out last night's high school game we did. That still might be a longer first half than this one.
That went late. Past 10.
That was almost a 3-hour high school game last night. Yeah, I think it was
lots of passing.
Just lots of different things going on.
Sure.
We had everything going on that game.
All right.
I think it was about a 2-hour and 55-minute game.
So 4th and 10 for North Park as they take the timeout and Ripon comes back out on defense. Tight formation. Now they'll spread it out a little bit.
He's just gonna throw. He's just gonna try to get. He's just gonna throw one out there and let hopefully one of his guys runs under it.
3-man rush with the pressure up the middle, and
There's
they get it.
Fumble.
Ball comes out, turned over.
Yeah. So on downs, it'll be on the 38-yard line. So fumble. He went back to throw it, and I don't know if that was Eng or who.
Deshaun Smith on the sack for the Redhawks.
It goes down as a sack?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of weird because I thought when the ball was knocked out, the quarterback's hands to the ground. Okay. I don't know if that is a sack, actually.
I don't know because the down marker moved back now to the 38. So, but they were at the 30.
I mean, they obviously lost.
Sure.
Yeah, they lost ground on it. I'm just not sure it comes under the definition of a sack.
Okay.
Once the ball was loose to the ground, they just fell on it, being 4th down.
1st and 10 for the Redhawks. The handoff. Decker going to get tackled.
He's barely getting that exchange from Barons, and they're there.
45 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd down and 13.
Offensive line has been pretty much struggling here for the Redhawks, and they gotta find themselves. They got some things to work out at halftime.
Handoff again. Decker will get out to the 42-yard line.
Tackled by Amari Johnson.
16 seconds.
Gain of 6, 2nd down, 7.
2nd down and 7. Ball at the 41.
3rd and 7.
This will
6 seconds remaining.
Yeah, this will be the last play. If they're they're not going to run it. That'll be it for the half.
And that'll be the end for the first half. Ripon trailing 21-0 here at the first half. Well, if you're Coach Jake Marshall, what are you saying to your players, Marty?
Well, it's him and his coaching staff, and those are all position coaches. But I think he's gonna I think he's gonna talk about, guys, this is our house. We're down 3 scores. We haven't shown anything on offense that warrants us feeling good about ourselves at all. We haven't been able to run. The offensive line is getting beat man-to-man up front. Defensively, we've certainly have had our moments and we've shined, but when you got somebody deep in their own territory on their 2-yard line and it's 3rd and double digits, and you let them out of the bag like that for a 98-yard. I mean, it's good when you stop them on 1st and 2nd, but you got to finish the deal. So and there's enough veterans there that So what's going to be interesting to me is when they come out in the second half, you can make some X's and O's and you can make some changes in that, but I think it comes down to right here. It comes down to the heart. Yeah. And you're at home, guys, and you got to show that you're the Ripon Redhawks. So, I don't think there'll be much yelling or screaming at all. I think team captains and the players are going to have plenty to say to themselves before the coaches give them their words.
All right, well, we'll step away for the halftime break, come back in about 15, 16 minutes, something like that, and come back with the second half right here. It's Ripon College Red Hawk football.
If there is a Barbara Diaz here in the crowd, Barbara Diaz, there is a problem with your vehicle, so please go into the back behind the stands of the pavilion. Someone will meet you there.
Watching the Oklahoma game out of goddamn big school. Dude, you brought your TV to the game?
Redhawks fans, we ask you to please turn your attention to midfield and give a warm welcome to retired Hall of Fame coach Ron Ernst. It is because of Coach Ernst's impact on Ripon College that we have the privilege to celebrate the newly named Ron Ernst Pavilion here at Hopp Stadium. In his 32 seasons as head coach of Ripon College, he led the Redhawks to 193 wins, making him the winningest football coach in both the Midwest Conference and Ripon College history. Coach Ernst was named the Midwest Conference Coach of the Year in 1996 and 2022, capturing 3 Midwest Conference championships in 1996, 2001, and 2022. His long list of accolades includes being named the NCAA Division III Region 5 Coach of the Year in 1995 and the Wisconsin Football Private College Coach of the Year in 2001, 2008, 2010, and 2022. Beloved by his players, Coach devoted his life to elevating young men. One former player says, "The records and tradition of winning speaks for itself, but those things do not define Coach Ernst. His passion for the game, intensity, and focus on relationships is what sets him apart. It was because of his leadership that Coach Ernst's players developed into great young men who would be productive members of society." Again, let's celebrate Coach Ron Ernst. Thank you.
Check.
Back here at Hopp Stadium as we get set for the second half to kick off. Let's take a look at some of the statistics from the first half for you. First downs for the Redhawks, 4 of them. North Park with 9. 16 rushing attempts for 23 yards for Ripon, 16 of 29 for North Park. Reception-wise, 7 completions, 9 completions for North Park, I should say, 7 for Ripon. Those receiving yards, a little bit different. Ripon, 67 yards. North Park 255, averaging just over 28 yards per reception. Ripon 9.6. Total yards for Ripon, it is 33 plays for 90 yards. On the other side of it, North Park 32 plays, 284 yards. Time of possession, Ripon 17 minutes and 22 seconds in that first half, and North Park 12 minutes and 38 seconds.
Yes.
Penalty-wise, 5 for 42 on North Park and 3 of 34 for Ripon.
Yeah, and I think the play of the first half was the third and double digits deep in your own territory inside the 5-yard line, and a 98-yard touchdown connection and pass by the Vikings. And that's the one that I think just kind of like, oops, everybody kind of, all the Redhawk fans just kind of at that point kind of, you could hear the air come out of the deflate there, out of the Goodyear blimp. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
And so, there's been brilliance by the Ripon defense at times. They have to work on more consistency and offensively. I think because the way the physicality of the defensive front for the visitors is giving havoc to that old line for the Redhawks, you're going to have to look for some more quick hitters if you can to try to loosen that up a little bit. I don't know how many times Coach Marshall is going to try to keep going, running that ball up inside the tackles. It hasn't been able to get really good positive yards out of that. So it's going to be interesting to see what is the answer of the Redhawks here to start the third quarter. I think with the visitors, North Park University, It's more of the same. Nothing changes.
Back to receive the kickoff for the first time today. North Park. He's Jareem Mbagwo. I'll get it right. Umbogo. There we go.
Way back deep for North Park is Wesley McLeod.
And kicking off, here we go. Second half is underway here at Hopp Stadium. Wesley McLeod at the 4-yard line. Picks up it. Now to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, 40, to the 45, 50, across midfield, down to the 40, into the 30-yard line, down to the 20, down to the 10, and into the end zone for a 96-yard kickoff return for North Park.
Well, there's a kick in the lungs.
A 97-yard kickoff return.
Wesley McLeod with that officially 96-yard.
You know, they talk about before you go into battle, you got your strategy, you got your plan, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And then once that first bullet flies, everything goes out the window.
Right.
And so whatever they talked about in the locker room, this is special teams, mind you. Now you're really on your heels, trailing by 4 scores now.
Well, I guess you just got to have a short memory on that one, right? And
yeah, you have to.
Just go back to the battle plan.
Yeah. You got, your offensive unit's not even out there yet.
Extra point attempt down the way for North Park.
And if if this continues and they come out the victors, they being North Park University, in capital letters, it's just going to be speed. Speed and then some.
Well, that was, 12 seconds off the clock and 96 yards. Similar speed to Martin.
Wow.
And North Park leads 28-0 here in the third quarter. Ripon will receive the kickoff now. Special teams trots back out for the Redhawks. Looks like Taylor and Decker back to receive for Ripon College. Ball will be placed to the 35-yard line for the Vikings to kick off.
Who knows? Maybe you can return the favor. Literally.
Again, Taylor and Decker back to receive for Ripon. They'll stand near the 5-yard line. Eight steps back and 5 steps over for the kicker. On the run-up.
Sounds like a Bruce Springsteen song. 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Here's the kickoff. Going to be taken by Decker. Lost it, picked it back up. Now gets again. Going to get tackled quickly.
Yeah, that old expression, when it rains.
So Redhawks offense will come back on.
And the tackler was Marcus Hicks. The Redhawks will have the ball on their own 18.
Yes.
So they will start 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line.
Yep, make me one with everything. Here we go.
Split wide receiving core, 2 to the left, and they'll bring it in tight on the left side. Wide open on the right.
1 minute gone.
Actually, 17 seconds gone.
Thank you. I'm looking at the clock. My fault.
Decker with the handoff, and he'll get maybe a yard or 2.
Decker on the carry.
And we got some extra stuff coming in here.
Ripon player got thrown off like a sack of potatoes.
Well, there was a lot of action going on there too, right?
Well, it's going to be go against the current leaders on the scoreboard.
I don't know about that because it looks like him and
Let's see.
Bryce Brownwell were getting into it a little bit.
Okay.
I thought it was 42.
42 I thought 42 was the one that was actually tossed off the pile.
Okay, yeah.
See, what I'm saying is 42 for the Redhawks was not. He was the one that came flying off of it. No, I don't think by choice. We'll see. We'll let the gentleman in the vertical stripes tell us.
The play was over. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense. Number 42.
You called it.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense. Number 18.
Offsetting.
Penalties offset. Second down.
Second down and 10.
The play gained no yards.
Okay. So after all that, nothing changes.
Remains at the 18 of Ripon.
The Redhawks will look to the sideline. Set up. Play clock is started. Barron's in the backfield. Decker next to him. Handoff goes up the middle. And Decker will gain four, about 3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah.
And DJ Johnson.
Mari Johnson and DJ Johnson on the tackle for North Park. Gain of 4 on the play, brings up third down and 6 at the 22.
3rd and 6.
Defense doing a good job of controlling that line of scrimmage, I think, here.
Throughout the game.
Correct. Barons again. This time thought about handing off. Now it's got to scramble.
Good fake.
Looking to go down.
Got him.
And passes caught, I should say, for Ripon out to number 3, Blake Thielen.
Yeah, Thielen's a player. Great fake on that. When you watch Barons, as you said on the play-by-play, looking right, making a move to the right, stepping, and then coming back all along. He was looking for Thielen.
35-yard gain. Here's the handoff to Decker. And he'll get a short gain, if anything, on that one.
And that's where you, as the offensive coordinator, the offensive unit, you come off of a big pass play. You're looking to no huddle. You're looking to, hey, now let's get another 4 or 5 yards. And that just hasn't really materialized tonight for the Red Hawk running game.
From the Vikings 43, 2nd and 10.
Trying to get that defense unsettled. That's why you weren't saying anything.
Nope. I saw the clap. I'm like, here we go.
Let's wait for the real McCoy here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
They got 3 receivers out there.
Hand off to Decker. He'll get through the left guard, come over to the edge, down to the 39-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play.
Decker running real hard, a lot of conviction, getting everything he can out of each.
Yeah, a little extra burst on that one.
Yeah. It's at a point now where you're starting to feel a little embarrassed on your home field, and you've been shut out so far.
That will bring up 3rd.
And you've given up some big plays on special teams and on defense for touchdowns.
3rd down and 6 from the 39-yard line. 3 men down, pressure coming from the edge. They'll bring it back, flag on the play. Barons will drive it forward down to first down territory.
Might have had some movement, huh?
Tackled on the play, Amari Johnson.
Amari Johnson on the tackle. I think Ripon might have left early on that edge. And it will be...
They're going to decline, bring up 4th down. Oh, offsides defense.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, take the first down, right?
Yeah.
Offside.
Wow. He must have lined up offsides. I didn't see anybody jump.
That penalty is declined. First down.
Redhawks got what they wanted and needed so desperately.
To the 33-yard line. And
Down to the 33-yard line on the gain of 6, 1st and 10. That was Barons on the carry.
Yeah, right up the middle after the mishandled shotgun snap.
3 down linemen again for North Park. Looks like the pressure coming off the left edge, possibly on the blitz. That won't second back. Barons will scramble, get it out to the 30-yard line near there. Couple yard gain on that.
A keeper by Jack Behrens. And the tackle made by D.J. Johnson.
And they'll give him a gain of 1 down to the 32-yard line.
To the 32. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Comes a look over.
There's some frustrated family members in the crowd tonight.
Man in motion. Hand off Decker. He'll get through. Left side. Couple of yards on that one.
Decker on the carry. And the tackle.
Decker, a 5'10", 175-pound junior. Seeing a lot of the carries today.
31. And it makes it now 3rd down and 8.
13 attempts for 22 yards gain and another 2 to that for
Yeah, and he's going to feel those each and every one of those yards
actually
tomorrow morning.
17 yards gain, so 20 yards now.
Look out.
Pass is caught by Decker in the flat and short of the line of scrimmage, I think.
And the tackle was
Yeah,
made by
you're right. Brings up 3rd and long.
4th down. 4th and 8.
There was no gain.
No, I'm sure they'll go for it.
The ball remains at the North Park 31.
Barron's empty backfield this time.
Yeah,
Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Quads.
couple freshmen, 3 freshman wide receivers out there. Yeah, trips to the right.
Twips.
One, you crazy wabbit.
Here's the pass. And
There
that
you go.
is
Couldn't hang on.
incomplete.
Came back to the ball. Just tried to catch it into his breadbasket coming back. It didn't work out.
Intended for Chase Nelson.
Chase Nelson, the intended receiver.
Play by Jordan Brazil.
And Brazil on the coverage for North Park. Turnover on downs. Redhawk defense comes back out. Ripon trailing 28-0 with 9:43 remaining.
To be respectful of all the players, coaches, and officials. Here at Ripon College, good sportsmanship is expected. Thank you.
1st and 10. Green, the quarterback. He'll keep it himself. No,
Yeah.
he faked me right out.
They really don't have a running game per se. But my goodness,
Was made by
Can they-
Nolan Perry.
can they sling it?
It's a loss of 2 to the 29-yard line.
Loss of 2 on that play. Brings up 2nd down and 12 from the 29-yard line. 9:15 and counting. 3rd quarter action, 28-0. North Park leading Ripon. Pressure coming from the edge. Picked in.
The pass was complete.
There's a frustration tackle.
And the tackle by
DeLisi.
Redhawks, Nolan Perry.
Perry on the tackle.
It's another tackle for loss, this time to the 27-yard line.
And that's another tackle for loss, bringing up 3rd down and 14 from the 27-yard line.
It's now
What they have to do, get better at, is finishing the deal, right?
Right.
You gotta force the punt.
Green puts a man in motion this time. That's DeLisi. He'll run back, keep it himself. Now scramble to the 25, looks to the pass. Intended and overthrown out to DeLisi.
complete. It was intended for Kalen Riley Richardson.
Actually, Kalen Riley Richardson was the intended receiver.
Redhawks, Gage Taylor.
And Taylor on the coverage. Ripon will look to pick up the punt here. And it looks like Claiborne's going to go back there for the Redhawks. And Gage Taylor.
North Park in punt formation to receive for the Redhawks, Gage Taylor and Ryan Claiborne.
7 seconds on the play clock for North Park. Snap is away. High punt. Taylor will call for the fair catch and does so near the 47-yard line.
By Gage
So Redhawks will start 1st and 10 from the 47.
Getting close to the midway point of the third quarter. You're down 28-0. If you're going to do anything, you got to do it this drive here. If you're going to get some points on the board.
And interestingly enough, we saw a little bit of some positive yardage in the running game here on the last series.
Yeah,
So,
and you got to believe part of that is you're going to play a little looser.
Yep.
You're up 4 touchdowns, and you're going to be anticipating Mr. Number 8 for Ripon to be going over the top, and you got to take advantage of that. But can the offensive line afford them the time they need to be effective?
handoff to Decker, no, but Barron's got plenty of time looking to fire, and passes incomplete. Intended out for number 4 for the Hawks.
Yeah.
It was intended for Rocco Luzak.
Rocco Luzak, the intended receiver for Ripon.
Samuel Aguirre.
Aguirre on the
Willowbrook High School in Villa Park, Illinois. I know where that is. Boy, he can zing that ball.
yeah. 2nd down and 10 for the 47 for the Redhawks.
Second down.
Jack Behrens needs a first down right now.
Claiborne in motion, handoff to Decker. He gets
It's not
beat.
going to happen.
Just absolutely. Now ball comes loose.
And
Flag on the
picked up.
play. And into the end zone goes North Park.
There is a flag on the play. The ball carrier was Preston Decker. Ball came.
Was the running back down, or was it a fumble, and who's the penalty
don't
on?
know.
Those questions to be answered here momentarily.
Turned into the end zone by Ben Butler of North Park.
Butler picked up the
Flag
ball
is down.
and went to the end zone, but a flag at the 43-yard line.
I wasn't even sure if it was a fumble, if the back was down already, ruled down. I'm not sure. We'll find out here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So 15-yard personal foul, face mask against North Park will make it an automatic first down for Ripon. And they will move it ahead down to the Vikings 37-yard line.
With the penalty, the ball is marked to the North Park 37.
7:50 remaining here in the third quarter. 28-0, North Park leading the Ripon College Redhawks. Barron's in the shotgun, Decker to his right, split wide receivers to the right, one to the left, Becker. Barron's trapping back, looking to go to the end, tripped up,
Whoa.
and flags everywhere.
The pass will fall incomplete.
It was intercepted, or now more flags coming in. Did they not call that a complete?
Was intercepted.
I don't know what they're.
Ben Butler.
You had there was flags thrown where the contact was made by the intended receiver for the Redhawks, and then of course there was the easy interception near the end zone.
So it started with the trip up, right?
But they never heard a whistle, so they continued. I think everybody was kind of thinking, well, that's the play is dead, but no. And then why the late flag was thrown, no. You got to believe it's pass interference defense. But I don't know what the late flag was and where it was thrown.
Here we go.
Referees are working right now, I'll tell you that. They're busy. You know, one team is up big, the other one's down. And I think it's chippy out there, as they say.
Well, they're talking to the coach on the sideline here for Ripon. So and they're moving the ball. Well, I'm just going to let the camera do the work and just try to quit guessing what's going on here.
Personal foul. Illegal blindside block. Defense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference. Defense. Number 7. 15 yards from the previous spot. First down.
Okay, so now we know the first penalty was that late flag that he called, and then they turned that down and take the pass interference.
So that'll make it 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line for the Redhawks. They trail 28-0 with 7:33 remaining, just about halfway through the third quarter.
To the Vikings 23-yard line. And that will give the Redhawks a first down.
And they're waiting for the, not sure. Okay, they'll put the play clock is in play now.
Just under 7.5 remaining in the third quarter. 28-0. North Park University.
Jumbo left side they go. Decker goes up the middle with it and down inside the 20-yard line.
Preston Decker on the carry.
Coach Marshall realizes, we still have to, we got to protect our quarterback and our passing game and make them respect the run. But you're right. You mentioned earlier in this quarter how we seem to be more effective on the ground now.
Stack left side again. Looks to go right maybe, huh?
Yeah, and where we were getting no yards or 2 yards, we're now getting 4 and 5 yards.
Right. This time, handoff. Decker again gets the corner, cuts through, back to the middle, down to the end zone. No, touchdown stopped.
Yeah.
As the Redhawks move the sticks.
Yeah, 25 had a nice touchdown dive at his ankles there. Vince Lenzi, the defensive back, sophomore at Chandler, Arizona, saved the touchdown.
And that's a first down for the Redhawks. They'll hustle back to the line of scrimmage. Possible look over again. No, they'll put a man in motion this time. Decker goes, ball comes loose. Ripon got to get on the ground. No, picked up right into the hands of North Park. They'll go the other way.
Boy, is this a bad dream you want to forget about, huh?
North Park will return the fumble for a touchdown. Is there a flag? There's a flag at 30-yard line. Did I hear that?
And returned for a touchdown.
I don't see it.
I don't either. I thought I heard it from the coach's box, but maybe not. Yeah, there's one out there towards the 33-yard line. Coming back right there where the official is standing.
We've had a flag now in this third quarter. It seems on every play darn near. Well, it hasn't been the prettiest execution tonight by the home team, but there's a lot of football to be played yet. Trailing 28-0.
All right, we'll see.
During the return, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 7. The 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Okay, so unsportsmanlike conduct against North Park's Ben Butler, and the 15-yard penalty will be assessed from the spot of the infraction.
Right, so the fumble, the recovery and all that stands for North Park to University to maintain possession. And the celebration that is not encouraged took place, so there was the personal foul, unsportsmanlike.
So they move it down to the 48-yard line on the other side.
The ball is placed at the North Park 48-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10, Vikings.
So North Park will come out 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 5:51 remaining third quarter. And PU leading 28-0.
Blitz by Ripon.
Shotgun formation, handoff up the middle, close quickly.
No gain, maybe lost a yard, huh?
DeLissi on the carry, and a loss of 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
It's a loss of 1 to the 47-yard line to make it 2nd down and 11.
Micah Catron on the near side of the field. 2 other wide receivers out there, including Bryce Black, Green in the shotgun.
Ripon looks like they're coming hard.
He'll drop back. Pass is caught out on the edge.
There's a nice fill right there. Nice open field tackle. Came in like a missile for Ripon. That was number 8.
Nolan Perry on the tackle.
He's a junior at a Kingston High School, Genoa, Illinois.
Christian
Nice
Bryce
tackle.
on the reception. Yeah, very nice. Brings up 3rd down and 10, 4:42 remaining third quarter. Green in the shotgun, flanked on the right side. Split wide receivers, they'll look over as well. Well, clock's running. You might as well take all the time you can get, right? Green, back, pass, complete, dropped. And a good play by the Redhawks
What a nice
defense.
stick by number 10.
DeLisi on the catch.
By the Redhawks, Devin Soren.
Devin Soren's on
Number
the tackle.
10. Or on the on the tackle.
On the play to bring up 4th down.
Nice fill with good read. Like the way they get to the ball. The last back-to-back plays where they came with some little swing passes, little flat passes, and the safeties for Ripon filled in a hurry, to say the least.
The punt returning office of Claiborne and Taylor back near the 20-yard line.
And they're just using as much clock as they can.
Just got it away.
Boy, he took an extra step on that. I thought he was going to get rid of that punt one step sooner.
Claiborne mixed the fair catch at the 30-yard line. 3:30 remaining here in the third quarter. Well, what do you say about the fact of Ripon had a good kind of hold there on that the drive?
Yeah, I mean, I think the defense overall, your first game of the year, they're going to probably end up grading out pretty good. They had some breakdowns where they gave up big plays and big moments, but not that many. I think the defense for Ripon has shined pretty well. Meanwhile, there's got to be some improvement in the offensive line.
Hand off this time, goes up the middle. Is that Tim?
Sneaky run. Very quiet runner there for Ripon, number 33. That was
Jackson Bender on the carry for the Redhawks. Butler on the tackle for.
Bender is one of those freshmen from Elroy, Wisconsin. Royal High School. He's a 5'9", 180-pound freshman. Remember talking to Coach Marshall, brought in 50 freshmen. That's Bender again, trying to string it out.
Flag coming in.
Jackson Bender on the carry, and the tackle was made by Theo Smith.
We'll see what happens here with the flag.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Speed. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Boy, I don't know.
Nine penalties for 92 yards for North Park this game.
Yeah, and it's.
Ball moves into North Park territory.
I would think.
And how many of those have been
Personal fouls, yeah.
personal and unsportsmanlike? I mean, that's not a good sign for an organization.
I'm wrong. 9 penalties for 102 yards.
Wow.
Brings up 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line.
Boy, I think they're breaking the plane there.
Handoff Bender once again will get through out to the 47-yard line.
I thought the defensive end, 48, broke the plane when he lined up defensively on the end out here. Number 48 will keep an, or is that 46? 48, I think it's 48. Keep an eye on him. He's right. Line of scrimmage is right in our
Purview.
Our line of sight. Oh, he's down in a 4-point.
Second down and 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's the snap handoff. No. Barons, pressure coming out. Good pickup by Bender on the block. Now the fire out to the middle.
What a grab. Wow.
And good for the Redhawks.
What a nice grab that was. Oh, my.
Rocco Luzak, the senior from Villa Park. Good for a first down. Brazil on the coverage and tackle by the Vikings. Gain of 12, brings up 1st and 10 from the 35.
A first down.
1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 28-0. North Park leading, Ripon driving. Claiborne in motion. Bender this time stood up.
What a stick that was. Nice play. Number 18, really nice job.
DJ Johnson on the tackle. No gain on that one, and we're at 42 seconds, about a 10-second difference between the play clock and the game clock here in the third quarter. Glad to have you along on a Saturday night.
It's about the best linebacker tackle I've seen where he stood him up. Deep cross.
Barons will come back, looks to fire, going for Claiborne.
Has him.
Caught it into the end zone. Ball comes loose.
But I think he broke the play into the end zone. Let's see if they
Touchdown.
call a touchdown. Yeah. Yep. He was already in the end zone when he got dislodged from the ball.
The freshman Claiborne with a touchdown.
What a pitch and what a job by Claiborne to readjust to the ball and come back at it. Wow.
The Redhawks get on the board, making it 28-6 with 8 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
A 35-yard touchdown pass from Jack Barron to Ryan Claiborne.
On to attempt the extra points. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, kick is good. Redhawks with a touchdown to make it 28-7.
Ryan Claiborne.
Real deal.
Talk about PF flyers earlier. He's got a couple pair on each foot, I think. That guy flies. The freshman from Georgia.
See, I grew up in the generation of kangaroos.
I remember those.
Yeah, remember the little pocket?
Yeah.
Keep a quarter in there in case you got to call home.
That was cool. Yeah, they kind of upstaged the penny loafer.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. But a big touchdown for the Redhawks. Nice drive by them. Sticking in there, making sure that they're...
And you made a good comment earlier about how the back really saved saved Jack Barons. Gave him that time. Couple of times there to get the sack, what would be a sack, bounce him out so he can finish the deal. Good, you can see Barons, he has a good feel, right? I mean, he can feel the pressure and doesn't run away from it. He'll step up and go against it.
6 plays, 70 yards, time of possession, 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
With seconds remaining here on kickoff, I still think they go with a traditional kickoff, but it depends how much faith you have in that kickoff coverage team. We saw how the second half started. Do you kick away or do you go with a squib? I think it's too early for an onside. All my posed questions will be answered here momentarily.
They're averaging 95 yards on their kickoff return because, remember, they ran it back.
Yeah.
To start the second half.
Look at this.
Coming up the middle. Once again, they'll push it out to the 36-yard line.
What a great alley he had, too. I mean, there's good blocking there.
You bet. That is the end of the third quarter. It is North Park 28, Ripon 7. We'll come back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
As previously mentioned, the score after 3, North Park University Vikings 28, Ripon College Redhawks have 7. It's time for tonight's paid attendance, fans, from the Bob Lakuski Enterprises Attendance Tracker. Tonight's attendance, opening night, 6,168. Give yourselves a hand.
We start the second quarter, 1st and 10 from the 36 from North Park. Green in the shotgun. Flanked by 2 running backs. Handoff this time will go up the middle.
Yeah, moving the pile there. One of their better runs. About 5.
Kalen Riley Richardson on the carry for the Vikings.
The tackle was by Hudson Hansen.
Gain of 5 on the play.
It's a gain of 5 to the 41. 2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5.
Showing blitz off the right edge. Steps back out of it. Let's see. No, yeah.
Same look here on this play. Same play. Different quarterback.
Aiden DeLisi on the carry.
DeLisi on the carry.
And the tackle was made by
Watching Zane Vetter on that, showing blitz, and then when the snap of the ball, what he did, he stayed home looking for anything counter coming back his way, and then once he knew where the ball was going off to the right, then he took off to the races.
Gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd down and 3. Green back in at quarterback. Seven on the play clock. Looking to fire down and wide open down to the end zone. Touchdown.
Behind him.
Micah Catron. The reception and touchdown for a 56-yard touchdown completion.
Wow.
Separation, you talked about it. Whew. Quick.
Just flying.
So the score bumps to 34-7. Here's the extra point attempt. Good kick.
He played at Olivet Nazarene High School.
The point after touchdown kick is good.
I tell you, that Catholic League in the greater Chicago area, Mount Carmel and a bunch of them put up some of the best players in the country.
Right.
7. The Vikings scoring drive, 3 plays, 64 yards.
3 plays and 64 yards on that drive for the points for North Park. Took 1 minute and 22.
So if there were any thoughts, you got to give credit. Ripon gets their first score of the game, and, man, did they answer North Park in a hurry. I think they kind of lulled the defense to sleep, thinking, well, they're just going to keep this on the ground. They're going to keep working on that clock. Our running game is now getting 4 and 5 yards a carry, and Ripon bit, and it was over in a hurry.
Decker and Taylor back to receive for the Redhawks near the 10.
To receive the kickoff for the Redhawks, 21, Preston Decker, and number 7 is Gage Taylor.
Drayden Wilcox will kick off.
For the Vikings will be Drayden Wilcox.
13:38 remaining here in this ball game. Ball at the 35-yard line is going to be taken by Decker at the 11-yard line, out to the 15, down to the 20. Cuts back to the middle to the 25, and down to the 27-yard line it looks.
And the tackle was made by Leon Basubi.
Gain of, or I should say, return to 15 yards.
it's not easy now. You know, you realize looking at the scoreboard, if you're Ripon, it's like, guys, we're probably not going to win this, but we got the better part of a fourth quarter. We got to come out here and execute, start doing some things better, and we're playing now almost for next Saturday in the pit down in Galesburg, Illinois, against Knox College.
Barron's in the shotgun. North Park set up. 3 down linemen coming up off the coverage in the linebacker. Here comes a blitz from the back. Intended and intercepted? No.
Nope.
Broken up.
He had the DB on his back hip where you wanted him, but that safety rolled over the top beautifully and broke that up. Nice job by that safety.
Butler on the coverage for the Vikings brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 27 with 13:24 remaining. Barron's in the shotgun, 9 on the play clock. Pass coming again, scrambling, got to get rid of it, does so, incomplete.
The pass falls incomplete. Intended for Evan Naring.
Evan Naring, the intended receiver, the tight end, the junior. Good-sized kid, 6'2", 238.
Mm-hmm.
Tight end material, right?
It is 3rd and 10.
Barron's once again will step up to the line of scrimmage, back up just a little bit. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Empty backfield, he'll move up into the pocket, dips it off, good, completion. Out to the middle, midfield, crossed and knocked out of bounds.
Nice wheels. Carl Travis out of Burlington, Wisconsin.
And Jordan Brazil.
Turned on the speed after that little flare out to the flat there on the left.
24-yard pickup in the North Park territory at the 49. It's the Redhawks. First down.
Empty backfield again. Caught.
Wow.
The pass is complete.
Well, to turn a 12-yard sack into about a 5-yard gain was pretty good. Make that a 6-yard gain.
Carl Travis again on that. Ripon will go huddle, but maybe they won't. 5 receivers in the empty backfield again for Barron's. He'll look it over. And the snap. Pressure again. He'll sneak away from it. Barron's got the ball. He'll look to fire. Wide open down at the 25-yard line and knocked out of bounds.
Is that to number 6?
Chase Nelson.
Yep.
Number 6, 5'11" junior.
Xavier Wade and Vince Lemsey.
Lemsey on the knockout and Wade on the knockout as well.
Jack Barron's doing a good job here, buying himself more time, too.
Should say knockout, should say tackle on that. They didn't knock him out of bounds. Redhawks, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line in the red zone. Barron's looking to the end zone. Pass is caught by Claiborne. And a flag. Touchdown is called good so far.
That's the 5. I don't know if he's 5'9", but the program says 5'9", 152 pounds out of Evans, Georgia.
Well, you come in. Hold on, let's find out what the flag is. Pass interference on the defense. Obviously, that'll be declined by the Redhawks. Touchdown is good. So Claiborne on the 20-yard reception. He's got both touchdowns for Ripon today.
Yeah, the deep one in this far corner here, where he really had to focus adjusting to the ball with a guy hanging on him, and then that one, yeah, you can see that we talk about speed kills. Well, this young man from Georgia has got that same kind of speed that we've witnessed at a couple different positions by the Vikings.
Extra point by Ben Kroc is no good. So it makes it 35-13 with 11:24 remaining in the ball game. You know, when they went empty backfield, those drives moved it down pretty nicely for him this time.
Yeah, and the situation dictates that, right?
Correct.
You got to kind of hasta la vista to the run game, and let one of your best athletes on the Jack Barons, let number 8 wheel and deal, and guys up front, give him time, and he can do the damage. So it behooves the special teams to do their job, something sometimes I, as a broadcaster, take for granted, don't give enough credit to special teams about just the importance, because sometimes you get ahead of yourself talking about, well, the defense needs to do this. Well, hey, let's take care of special teams first.
McLeod back deep for the Vikings. That drive for Ripon, 6 plays, 73 yards.
I'll tell you this kickoff coverage team for the Redhawks, they had their hands full the entire game.
Oh, there's only been 3 kickoffs. Yeah, and
point.
The first one they ran it back.
I should talk about punt coverage too, punt return team. Yeah, because it's I'm sure a lot of these guys, oftentimes you'll put underclassmen on your special teams oftentimes, and especially if you only have 10 seniors on the team, and they haven't seen speed like this before. It looks somewhat of a pooch kick, huh?
Getting hit at the 30, picked up at the 27-yard line, and tackled quickly by Ripon.
There's maybe a good answer to the kicking deep and feeding the beast.
For the Redhawks, number 4, Jaden Morris.
An injured player out there for North Park.
This time of the year, you got your high school sports, you got your college football as well. You got getting ready for postseason play in Major League Baseball. You got the tomorrow, you got the kickoff for some games have been played, one in Brazil and around the world. But if you're a Packer fan, certainly, and if you're a Bear fan, you'll have to wait till Monday night.
Right.
Vikings go into Soldier Field. I'm going to be a Bear fan Monday night, I dare say. And I'm glad our executive producer, Riley Eisnagel's probably really glad to hear that. I'm sure he'll sleep.
You didn't catch any women's rugby this morning?
He'll sleep. No. I was on a lawnmower for 4.5 hours.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we still got golf going on, too.
Okay. Well, good.
Yeah.
And F1 and Monza as well.
1 second covered the first 15 places in qualifying.
Our F1 update courtesy of Riley.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And Green in again to quarterback the Vikings.
They need a turnover, don't they, in a hurry?
They're stripping that ball. Spin move down to Lisi. Nope. I always messed that one. Sorry about that. Kaylin Riley Richardson.
Well, when you run that fast, the jersey number's a blur.
It is. Barajas on the tackle for the Redhawks.
Yep. He kind of got that left ankle a little bent. Had to leave the field, number 28.
Gain of 12 on that play brings it out to the 45-yard line and a first down for the Vikings. 10 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ripon trailing 35-13. Keeper from the quarterback, Green, works it through down inside the 50-yard line, near there, I should say. They'll put him at the 48-yard line. Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 3rd. Salim Sesma on the tackle.
Makes it 2nd down.
Stuffed it up, they got there quick.
So North Park scored 42 over the Redhawks last year at their home, and they're one score away from being in that same neighborhood.
4 down linemen for the Hawks. Looking on a corner blitz edge. No, they'll sag off. Good lead out. Nice job by Green, right? Put that arm out and just drove.
Yeah, he did. Like to see that tackle made sooner. You got to get lower. A lot of these guys are coming up high, hitting high, and you're making yourself a would-be, instead of a tackler, you're making yourself an easy target for a blocker to move you off the spot.
That was Aiden DeLisi on the carry. I've been looking at Green's jersey and DeLisi's jersey, and I'm thinking, why are there 2 8s out there?
Yeah.
But the way the font is.
Yes. A 6 and an 8.
Yeah.
Even the 9 sometimes gets into that same family.
They'll put a man in motion this time. DeLisi again with the handoff. He'll be good enough for a first down inside the 45-yard line.
That's exactly what this team wants to do right now, is keep the ball moving past the chains, get them going, and clock eating up, and get back on the bus.
8:45 remaining in the ballgame. 35-13 lead for North Park over Ripon College.
Yeah, Coach Rooker's got to feel really good with the results of this game. Start his season.
North Park with the first down at the 43. DeLisi, the handoff. And the pile just keeps moving, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got it. You know, low man wins. You got to get lower, take him at the legs. You stay high, you're going against some pretty good beef.
Drew Love on the tackle for the Redhawks. Gain of 3, I should say. Second down and 7.
3 to the 40-yard line makes it now second down and 7.
17 on the play clock. We'll see how far Green winds that down. Five on the play clock. They'll snap it. He'll keep it. Green looks to flyer. Does so. Intended and caught down at the 3-yard line.
What concentration by the quarterback, just about to be decked.
Wesley McLeod, but a penalty flag down near the 34-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Ineligible man. Downfield. So that'll negate that play. Seven minutes and 19 seconds remaining. Fourth quarter here at Hopp Stadium.
Yep, all the Red Hawk fans and everyone's involved with the program disappointed tonight. But you get to play 8 more games, too.
You do. And now a whistle. Timeout. Oh, they're putting the down box in the right spot. Hello. Where are they going to put this? Okay, now they're going to put it at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down and 12 at the 45.
At the 45-yard line, it will be second down and 12.
Justin Green in the shotgun.
What a great night he's had.
Yeah. Get you those numbers here in just a little bit. Outside corner edge. Big hit coming in from Vetter at the end.
Yep, and Eng at the end as well.
Yeah, I should say Eng, my bad. DeLisi on the carry once again.
Was by Gavin Eng.
Number 30, Ripon, helmet came off. He needs to leave the game for one play.
It's a gain of 3 to the 42-yard line. That'll make it third.
Justin Green, 13 of 21 for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns. Only sacked once.
Wow.
Green in that shotgun. DeLisi to the left side of him. Trip wide. Quads out there. Edge blitz coming from the right side.
Yes.
On the stunt. Yep. Coming through the edge. Good pickup.
Well, it was a tackle, actually. 57 grabbed him and threw him to the ground. But he kept his hands inside when he did it.
By Justin Green.
Green on the carry brings up 4th down, though. Looks like he's short about a yard.
What's all these, you get these lower belts, to protect your kidneys. And,
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I noticed both teams, they got the reflective material on them.
Oh.
And they're shining when the lights hit them. Here we go.
4th and 1. Ball at the 34-yard line. Green in the shotgun. DeLisi to his left. Handed off to DeLisi. Stopped and pushed back by the Redhawks.
Yeah.
The Redhawks will turn it over on downs and go to the offense.
It's a loss on the play, and the ball is turned over to the Redhawks on down.
Diallo Dubois on the tackle, I believe.
I'm reminded by the speed that Knox had when they came in here last year. They had a couple return men and a wide out. And very much, it just seems that North Park even has more of that type of killer speed.
5:43 remaining, 1st and 10. Empty backfield again at the 37-yard line for Jack Behrens in the shotgun. He'll drop back, pressure coming from the edge. Now they'll look. Behrens will run out to the edge. Now he's going to fire and incompletes. Flag coming out late.
I think it's going to be holding before pass interference. Let's see.
Coverage on the play by Darius Witters and a flag down.
See if they call holding. I'm not sure it was,
Defense, number 4. 10 yards from the free spot.
So defensive holding called against North Park.
I was just going to say, to be honest with you, I think he's gotten away with some holds in the first quarter. But nobody said anything, so I thought, okay, this must be really good defense.
Play results.
He's a heck of a player, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe the best player out there.
5:35 remaining, 1st and 10 at the 47.
Step up.
Pass is complete. Is that Nelson again?
82.
Yeah.
Carl Travis, okay.
And the tackler was DJ Johnson.
Johnson on the tackle. DJ Johnson on the tackle for North Park. Brings up 2nd down and 2. Gain of 8. Ball at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards on the play. 2nd down, 2.
Behrens wide open in the middle and incomplete. That was intended for Claiborne.
I like the play.
Yeah, I got a player down there at the 30-yard line injured. Is that a cramp issue?
Boy, have we seen that in the first 3 high school games this season. Cramps left and right. It was interesting talking to my son on the way home on the phone. His game was concluded down in Illinois, saying the same thing down there, and he had the same opinion that Lynn Krause, play-by-play for the high school games, the PA announcer for the game right now for the college, was saying, a lot of these energy drinks and sugars and things, and there's a lot to be said for plain old water.
So they will help the player up, and that is, that's a cramp issue.
I'll tell you,
I feel that.
I don't know who's had cramps before, but I haven't had them in years, thank goodness. But, man, there's nothing quite like it. I'll tell you, if it's a bad one.
The wake-up cramp, as I like to call it, right?
It grabs you, man. It pulls you back in.
All right, 3rd down and 2, ball at the 45-yard line. Ripon with that empty backfield again. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. have been very successful with that offensive set.
You got 5 minutes left. See if they can come away with more points. The Redhawks.
Man in motion now. They'll bring it in a little bit tighter. Look for something over the flat, I think.
Yeah, you got 5 wide. Look out.
On the outside edge. Passes completes.
Yeah, the timing was off on that. You had the spoiler there, and the other receiver needed to come back. He went too deep on that pattern, so he couldn't get back and get the angle on the tackler. Good job in the open field.
Michael Sheely, the sophomore from Plymouth, Indiana. 4th down and 1.
See how many they send this time. They're stacking. They'll blitz off that stack. We used to run that double eagle stack.
Into the pistol, back to the shotgun. Pressure coming from the edge.
Yeah,
they pick it up. Oh. There's a flag on the play. Yeah, there's a flag back here at the 29-yard line.
Well, Barons would appreciate it if they would have blown the whistle sooner.
It's going to be defensive holding against.
Holding.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 yards from the previous spot, automatic first down.
10-yard penalty, automatic first down. So Ripon will garner another first down courtesy of the flag.
With the penalty, the ball is moved to the North Park 34-yard line.
Boy, the penalties.
12 plays, I should say 12 penalties, 127 yards for North Park called against them today.
Yeah, and they don't care because they're up so big.
Yeah. Might be running a little extra in practice, but.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Old school for sure.
Yeah, passes complete to Carl Travis.
Coverage on the play, DJ Johnson.
And DJ Johnson on the coverage. Claiborne back in, wide receiver top side.
Below 4 minutes remaining.
3:57 to be exact.
Ripping down multiple scores here. They're playing for next week.
35-13. Barons will step up, works his way through, going to keep it. Going to fire down, pass is complete to Claiborne.
I think he got it.
And they say yes.
Nice catch. Good footwork on that sideline. And once again, good patience by the senior quarterback, the Wausau West grad, Barons.
Clock running, 3:36 after the first down is marked. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Barons in the shotgun again. In the flat, Claiborne caught it. Touchdown. 3 touchdowns for the freshman today.
Yeah. He's quick. You got to stay off of him because of that quickness, and then it creates the cushion that he needs. Nice strike. You read that all the way. We had great position to see that. You knew that's where he was going. He wasn't looking anywhere else, Barons.
Gonna kick? Yes. So touchdown, 16 yards from Barons to Claiborne.
Claiborne, a 5'9", 150-pound freshman. We talked about him earlier out of Georgia.
Point after kick is no good, blocked.
They've had problems with that. That's something else they'll be working on. They've missed their last 2, I believe, or 2 out of 3.
Correct.
Yeah.
Makes it 35-19, 3:14 remaining. And that number, something Marty can relate to today.
Which number?
3.14.
What's that?
Pie.
I had homemade apple pie made with Macintosh apples that were picked this morning. And that's why I'm going to be having to probably get some stretch clothing in the very near future.
Yeah, not one call to the entire team. Not one text.
No, but I did bring those apples.
You did.
How do you like them apples?
Okay, which one did I have? The Death Star?
You had a Zest Star.
The Zest Star.
The Death Star is in that movie with Mr. Vader. And then the other two, Nyla and Riley went with the Honey Crisp that were picked yesterday. I also joined you with the Zest Star, the firm and quite tart snappy
Good.
apple.
Good.
And there's 3 Macintosh still to be had, and another Zest Star.
Yeah, so if you're
Picked by
watching
Darth
and listening,
Vader.
come on up.
Yeah. Yeah,
Marty's got
come on
apples
up.
to
It's
hand
a-
out.
Yeah. And let me
After
tell
the
you,
game, he'll throw them down on the sidelines if you'd like.
yeah, we could do that little old seal act. They don't like in the zoo. Yeah, we'll catch those.
Just wondering where you're going. I wasn't quite sure for a second.
Here we go.
Kickoff coming from the Redhawks. They trail 35-19 here in the fourth quarter with 3:14 remaining.
For North Park.
Umbogo back to receive. Yeah, good move. Picked up quickly, though, by
Yeah, caught it, snagged
Park.
it right out of the air. Good hands. The All-State kickoff coverage, kickoff return team.
By Ben Butler.
Another flag. They're going to get him. You got to win with class, and that's what we've seen here the entire second half. You got to do it right. They got a heck of a ball club, a bunch of good athletes, a lot of good athleticism, but it's made it almost like a food fight the entire second half with unsportsmanlike and personal fouls.
Yeah, I think that might be called on McLeod. I'm just kind of watching the replay back here a little bit, and looks like maybe he'd said something in the middle, but I'm not quite sure. It's going to be unsportsmanlike again, I think, on 3, McLeod.
Illegal numbering on the receiving team. 5-yard penalty
Illegal numbering.
from the 30-yard line.
So somebody that was supposed to be somebody wasn't somebody because they had the wrong jersey number. Wow, I'm amazed how the referee picks up on it, unless a Ripon coach brought it to their attention.
I don't know if I've ever seen that call.
I haven't. But
Well, we got a little bit of everything tonight. Do it again. This time the ball at the 40-yard line. Was it because of the onside?
The penalty, we have the same formations and same participants.
So,
All right, well,
I think what it does, it creates a confusion for the officials and the other team if you have duplicate numbers out there. Maybe it was unintentional. Maybe they were just trying to get some other players out there,
right,
and forgot about the number situation.
Yeah, could be. This time they'll pooch it deep.
That's a live ball.
And that'll be recovered by North Park down to the 16-yard line.
In fairness to the North Park team, they might have very well just trying to get more players out there. And sometimes you forget about jersey numbers and how many you can have the same number out there on that field. And I think that's what happened. Duplicate numbers on that kickoff return team for the Vikings.
Yeah.
Nope. Yep. Rules are rules.
Ball at the 17 of North Park. First down and 10.
All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 17-yard line.
3:14 remaining in this game.
3 minutes, 12 seconds.
3 minutes, 12 seconds, okay? Yeah, no time came off on the clock on the kickoff. So. Yeah, 3:12, I believe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
1st and 10. From the 17.
I'm waiting to hear. What are you doing after the game?
Yeah, right.
Up the middle.
No,
Hangs
keeper.
on to it. Yeah,
Oh,
he did.
turned around, incomplete. Good coverage by the Redhawks.
I'll tell you.
I thought he got beat.
I tell you. Well, he did. If you're going to get beat, you better make up for it with a good kiss, right? And that's exactly what number 7 for Ripon
Gage
did.
Taylor.
Yeah, nice job. Little clever play there by the Vikings. They got this game well under control here in the closing minutes, and a little play action pass there.
Second down and 10 from the 17-yard line. 3:05 remaining. Pass is caught. And Bogo will be pushed out of bounds.
You guys.
Pushed out of bounds by Eric Woodward.
Woodward on the push out for the Redhawks.
It's a gain of 4 to the 21.
And a stoppage of play here. Is there timeout? Okay. And that's taken by Ripon. And, of course, we'll get another stoppage here at the 2-minute mark. So Redhawks will be on the road next week.
All the way down to Galesburg.
Yep.
Carl Songberg, is that his name? The poet? Great American poet?
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, he's from down there.
Any other interesting news and notes?
No, he's the one that I remember that is from there, from where Knox College is.
Isn't that the one where?
Songbird? Yeah, that's it, Carl Songbird.
Isn't it
the great American poet from Galesburg, Illinois?
Knox, also the college that has the wardrobe of Gene Rayburn from Match Game?
If they do, I never knew that.
I believe so.
Some
of those great
They used
suits.
to be. They had to change their name and become the Prairie Fire.
Correct.
Because what they were before, it was the Siwash, and it was not an accepted, what its translation, some Native American expression was not considered proper, so they changed it to the Prairie Fire. Did some research in there talking about the prairie and how many fires they would burn off things to do for crops and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Sure.
So they're the Prairie Fire. They're Knox, and they're going to be in the pit playing them. Ripon will be next Saturday afternoon.
And now what? Stoppage. And a timeout taken from North Park. And that is the first timeout for North Park in the half.
So we've learned some things. We've learned that we're going to have to be. It's going to be a project, an improvement for the offensive line for Ripon to sustain their blocks. They're going to have to work on that. Defense showed a lot of promise. I felt. I thought they did a good job in a lot of areas. They're going to have to get better on their coverage or secondary coverage. They'll work on that. They're not going to see anybody faster, I don't think.
You're probably right on that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I mean, we do have a talented freshman of our own that's got three touchdowns tonight.
Ryan Claiborne.
That's a name people
Second
are going to
down
remember.
and 6, ball to 21, 2:55 here in the fourth quarter. Ripon trailing.
Going on
Logo
in.
cuts through the 20-yard line to the 30 to the 40 and tackled down at the 43-yard line.
On the carry. The tackle was made by Eric Woodward.
And that is the timeout by Ripon. Yes.
Yeah, what you're doing here for the people to be scratching their head going, hey, guys, there's no way you can come back and tie this game or win this game. That's true. But you got a whole season ahead of you, and you got a game next Saturday, and you're going to work on some things. That's what this is about. And where you're going from here, it's the attitude that you're going to carry with you onto that bus next week to head down to Galesburg, Illinois.
Yeah. So I'm doing a little bit of research at the same time about legal numbering things here, and I'm wondering if the situation was they had, and maybe you mentioned this, maybe I misunderstood when you said it, but they might have had the same number on the field twice.
Yes, simultaneous numbers, two jerseys. And I think when you're trying to get people in that haven't been on the field, and I think it was an honest mistake. There's no I don't think there was any intent there to deceive anybody about anything.
Got it.
Lombardi did that to George Hallis. I was reading a book that he knew Hallis had all the power play and all the plays down and all the players, and Lombardi switched the jersey numbers before the game, and George Hallis was beside himself. He popped his cork and was yelling across the field at Lombardi. Yeah.
From their own 43,
First and 10 from the 43-yard line after the timeout from the Ripon College Redhawks. Coming to the edge, Mbogo again, trying to get the corner, does not, gets pushed out of bounds.
Jeremy Ambogo at the carry.
Talking about numbers, Amos Alonzo Stagg was the one that gets credit for literally coming up with the idea to put numbers on football jerseys.
And look at that, they named the NCAA Division III football championship after him, right?
Uh-huh. He did a lot of first. He created motion in football. He came up as it was almost like he decided this will be the rule book, and Amos Alonzo Stagg was the guy. At University of Chicago, they were they were chartered members of the Big Ten. The Maroons.
We bring him along for a lot of knowledge.
They first came into the Midwest Conference in the 70s. I want to say 1975 or 6.
Okay.
Lake Forest came in at that time as well into the Midwest Conference. Carleton stepped out after my sophomore year. Carleton, Minnesota went to that Minnesota State Conference along with St. Olaf that had left a few years earlier than that.
All right, second down and 12 from the 41-yard line for the Vikings. 2:33 remaining.
What offensive execution tonight by the visitors from North Park.
Keeper, Green, gets his way out to the 46-yard line.
I'm really impressed with the blocking lanes that they create, not just with their offensive men, their offensive linemen, I should say. Their ends, their stock blocking.
Barajas on the tackle, ball placed to the 47-yard line, and they'll roll it down to the 2-minute timeout.
What's the difference? It's just the verbiage, the nomenclature of the 2-minute timeout versus in the pros the 2-minute warning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What do you suppose in the NFL, the 2-minute warning? What are they warning them of?
I don't know.
I never thought about that.
That it's 2 minutes.
Yeah, they're warning that it's 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
That's about it.
They could have done a 2.5-minute warning if they wanted to, but they settled on 2.
Sometime we'll do our own version of Inside the Game like the NFL Network does for the Ripon Channel broadcast and, talk to the umpires, talk to the game production crew and all that.
Yeah.
To learn out a little bit more when the TV breaks hit for us. How many of them are
I'm
included?
there. We got all kinds of things we can share with our viewers and listeners. Absolutely.
How the lines get painted here at Hopp Stadium.
Yeah. They use a permanent ink, I think.
Right?
They use a permanent ink.
Sewn right in.
Not the old chalk anymore.
All right, here we go. 2-minute timeout has been completed, and North Park is 3rd down and 6 at the 47-yard line. They are leading 35-19 here in the 4th.
Finish strong if you're Ripon. Third and long.
Carry by DeLisi.
And the tackler was Ryan Barajas.
Barajas on the tackle again, going to be short, obviously. Brings up 4th down and 4-yard lines. 4-yard line, I should say.
And it will be 4th down and
Let's try that again. 4th and 4 from the 49-yard line in the 4th quarter. Don't forget, if you're watching the game and you have yet to score a ticket to the Powerball tonight.
I actually, on the way here, got a couple of them.
Okay.
And I don't play it normally. I thought, it's over. It's well over $1.5 billion now. I guess it's worth my time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Timeout taken by North Park here. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in the ball game. 1 minute and they're going to add some time back on the clock, it looks like.
Yeah, you imagine waking up tomorrow, somebody in somewhere around this country or elsewhere, and they wake up and have their cup of coffee and say, "Oh, that's right. I get that out of my pocket." Well, let's see. Oh my, I'm a billionaire.
Right.
Yeah.
I hope that
And
happens.
I did it
4
the
blocks to
old-fashioned
the
way.
east, a couple blocks to the south.
Oh man, there was a few years back, more than a few years back, where their Fond du Lac was producing winners.
Oh yeah, big time. Like Miracle Mile, right?
Yeah, it was the Century Grocery Store a couple times there, and then it was some other locales there, and I can tell you it wasn't Gillies Drive-In. With the custard.
I remember the first. He was a school teacher, right? First guy.
Sounds right. Yeah, people were put Fond du Lac on the map.
All right, timeout taken and completed by North Park to bring up fourth and 4 with a minute 13 remaining.
You see, I don't even know what you get. Like if you get like the first 5 numbers, but not the Powerball, you get a decent amount of change.
Maybe a million or.
Yeah. Here we go, folks.
And Gage Taylor going to return the punts here. Pressure coming. Good punt. And caught near the 34-yard line. But they'll mark it at the 20.
And we'll see some other players out there now. Let's see what we got.
Boy, he caught that ball near the 29 or 30, and they pushed it back to the.
Yeah, well, I think what happened where he caught it, and then where his momentum took him.
Hopped him forward.
Yeah, 2 yards, I think. Yeah, so they took it back.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Minute and 8 remaining. Jack Barron's in there, empty backfield as well. Quads out there. Claiborne in motion. Ball comes out.
Bobbled it.
And Barron's will get to the sideline, run out of bounds. That was a good play on his part.
Yeah, that's a sign of a veteran. No panic. Realized that the timing of the play had been basically nullified by the bobbled low snap. And so let's get what we can. And he stops the clock.
Yeah, gated 2 on that. Brings up 2nd down and 8 from the 28-yard line. Minute and 3 remaining. And the snap. Barons picks this one up cleanly. Caught out in the flat, turned, and out of bounds.
Pass is complete.
Took a couple
Blake
seconds.
Thielen on the reception. 4 seconds gone on that play.
I was going to say about a 5-second play, but I wasn't on it like you were.
8 of 6 to the 34.
3rd down and 2 to the 34-yard line.
Be interesting if they can punch another one in here.
Pressure coming up the middle. Barons eludes it and sacked.
Pressure's been there all night.
A quarterback sack for North Park
You know,
by Dylan Hughes.
you got all the yards, all the gaudy yards with the offense and the receivers and Green, the quarterback, and special teams touchdowns. But I'll tell you, that defensive front, they're right at the top of my list.
Pass is incomplete.
I thought his knees were down, to be honest with you.
The pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's been a battle. I mean, they've been the North Park disruptors. Would be their new logo. I mean, they've been in that backfield just as much as Barron's has been in his own backfield. Not a good thing. Got some stuff to work on. How they can move their feet and sustain the block.
Yeah. 33 seconds remaining in the ball game.
The physicality, the quick burst, and then the active hands by these D linemen. Impressive.
Martin's going to be back here on the 20th of September with Creed Slattery to call that game versus Grinnell. I'm coming back for homecoming on the 4th. So
okay. Who do we got? Lake Forest, I think.
We do. 3 o'clock start. And the victory formation taken by North Park. And that will end the game here this evening. North Park 35 and Ripon 19. Ripon falls to 0-1 on the season. North Park improving to 1-0 on the season. You learn a little bit and you move forward next week to take on Knox Prairie Fire and make that trip down there.
Yeah, they got to. I'm sure that the coaches are going to have the attention of the players in practice coming up for Ripon. A very humbling defeat at home to start your season. And I think all the ears will be listening, and they focus on all the drills. They realize what they're going to have to do to turn this thing around. It's early. They got 8 games.
Yeah, sounds
good. Pleasure working with you, by the way.
Thank you, man. I want to thank our awesome production team, Nyla and Riley, today.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the Apple Bringer, Martin Ernser, for helping out on that and helping out the Apple Bringer. And my name's Jason Mansmith. Once again, Redhawks fall 35-19 here on this Saturday night. Thanks so much for joining us here. We'll talk to you next time. Until next time, have yourself a wonderful evening.